Oh my. Make that announcement.
Oh.
Hooray!
I think we're all set.
That's good.
Hopefully everything should be right and just.
Can only hope.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I suppose I better actually boot up the game.
No. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Play game.
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 Bando Namgo.
Bamco, Bamco. Project Vesperia.
We are playing the definitive edition here.
Yep, PS4.
This is us going through and getting all of the things.
You cannot change this during the game.
Only when you reset.
Only when you reset. So we're actually gonna go in Japanese?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. We played through the game in English, so we're going Japanese for a couple of reasons.
That said, we're skipping most of the cutscenes.
Yes, yes.
So you won't miss too much of Yuri Full.
Yep.
I do like this version of Ring a Bell. I like both versions
I
of
like
Ring a Bell.
both versions of Ring a lot, yeah. How is the volume coming through? It looks like it's okay. Not
Should
too
be
loud.
alright,
Looks
yeah.
fine. Yes, Tales of Vesperia. Yeah, meet some of these people.
Yep, and we'll know nothing about them.
Very briefly. So yeah, this... If the English version had the Japanese version once the game, right? The original
believe it had it
360
on it.
version, yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember I was replaying the 360 version, and I thought it alternated between the two, and then I was only getting the English one, and I was confused, but you had to beat the game first.
Right.
And then once you beat the game, it alternated between the English and the Japanese. On this one, you just pick a language, and that's the one you get.
Yep.
This is very slightly changed from the 360 version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only one thing
There's
in the entire
literally
intro,
one difference.
and it's coming up. Because much like the rest of the game, they have to insert Patty into it.
Yeah, it really, the opening is sort of the epitome of Patty. It used to be a scene of
Rita sitting on like a
in the
rock or
night,
something
yeah.
in the night.
Hi, Flynn. I used to hate you, now I
Flynn,
don't.
you're a lot better in this game than you
You're
were
a
in
lot
the
better
original.
in this game than the original, yeah. The voice acting is something we'll probably talk about, even though we won't experience it, because we're skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah. We'll get it in battle, which means we will see some stuff like the fact that...
Well, we're getting the Japanese ones rather than the English ones.
Yeah.
So, but we'll talk about the English one.
Yeah.
Before I jump into X New Game, I'm gonna have a look at the trophy.
Yeah, so for the record, this is sort of similar to Kingdom Hearts,
Yep.
where there's a trophy for beating the game quickly. And we were like, well, why don't we do this on stream?
We've gotten 90% of them. We've gotten that one. Anyone who's played Vesperia before will know this one. The one that used to be twice as much in the 360, and is still
Stupidly far.
3.5 hours of rubber banding it took to get this one after doing literally everything else in the game.
Yep.
That was fun, but yes, we've got 10 million gal to get, we're gonna get till 200, but the one we're looking for is one of these ones. By the way, if you don't know, on the PS4 you can actually see what hidden trophies are.
Yep.
So this is Speedster. It's 15 hours. It doesn't tell you here. It just says complete fast, but it's under 15 hours. Now to see a hidden trophy, you just go into the trophy and then press square, show hidden information, and you can see what it is. So we've only got a handful. So we're gonna get Speedster. The other one we're going to get is bottom here. We're gonna get the last title.
Yep.
There are 2 titles in this game that are contradictory.
Yep.
You cannot get every single title in one playthrough. We are missing one title.
Literally one title.
We have gotten, is it down here? Yeah, we have filled the collector's book. We have filled the monster book.
Which takes a lot in this game.
All in one playthrough. We've done, like, both post-game dungeons. We've done literally everything in the game you can do in one playthrough, apart from grinding out money and grinding out levels.
Yep, which will be much easier because we'll be cheating our asses off.
Yep, so let's jump in. Let's cheat our asses off. We did a bit of grade grinding.
If you don't know, in Tales games, traditionally, there's a thing called grade that you build up at the end of the game or get for doing certain things. And you can use it to buy boons for New Game Plus.
So there's our 120-hour final. Level 150s. Nearly 4 million gold. Yeah. So we're gonna load this data.
We like RPGs.
We did. We have 15,699 grade. There's a method in this game to get grade really fast compared to a lot of other
And anyone who has done it before will understand the phrase blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah, tying
Deeply.
away. 15 hours, bad new panda. And Yami, thank you so much for the resum. So yeah, we went and grinded out an upgrade to get everything we want.
Yep.
I want to see how the reader handles Vesperia.
Oh, we did it well!
Closer than I would have expected.
So, let's go. We're doing max items, we're carrying over all items, carrying over gals, titles, a collector's enemy book, recipes, cooking skill. I'm not entirely sure what craft skill is.
But it only costs 10, so fuck it.
I think it's something to do, like, apparently synthesis has a level, which I wasn't aware of.
Really?
Yeah. World map data, records. Okay, so here's another one. So arts and skills.
Mm-hmm.
There's one for inheriting every character's arts and skills. So it's 1,000 for everyone. Or if you don't have 1,000 or 2,000,
you can pay a slightly worse
you
rate.
can pay 350 to get like a single character. So
Yeah.
and it's completely not worth it once you get to like 6 characters. But
Yep.
if you only want to carry over your arts and skills, you can do that. But we're going to carry over all of them. We don't need these, but we're going to take them anyway.
Because we got space.
We're going to start the game with 20% more HP and TP. We're going to do 2 times Gald. I think it's completely nice. So, in this Tales game, you can only pick 1 experience.
Out of the 3.
In the later ones, what they did was a combo, so you would get ×2 and ×5, and that would give you times 10. But in this one, you can only pick 1 at a time, so you'll see that on...
Yeah, it undoes each other one.
We're going 10 times experience. We do not need 2 times grade.
We have all of the grade we could possibly need.
We are taking this most busted thing in the world.
Yeah, this is basically the best thing in the entire thing, because skills, like, you can be level 200 and not equip every skill on your character.
Battle rank, battle technique, fell arms power. This was added.
Did it just turn off 10 times?
Oh, right, that's this one. Sorry, not battle technique. Battle techniques is the bonus EXP one, right? Yeah. Battle rank is unknown. Battle techniques is a really weird EXP one. Your normal experience goes to 1, but your bonus experience is 5 times.
Oh, interesting.
So yes, this version of the game, you can carry over your fell arms power. In the original, you could carry over the weapons, but not their power.
Mm-hmm.
So fell arms...
For a mere 1,000 grade.
Fell arms are powered every time you kill an enemy, it goes up by 1.
Yep.
So if you've killed 2,000 enemies, you have 2,000 attack. If you've killed 100, you've only got 100.
And, like, a high level of attack in this game is about 1,200.
And we're going to unlock all the skits. So I believe that's everything at 2, 4 left.
So basically, what's going to happen is battles are going to end very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to level up a ton for the few battles that we do get, and we're going to be skipping everything, but still talking about what's going on along the time. This will be a very spoilery run through, because we have played this game to death.
Oh, many, many times. Alright, that should be it. It'll tell us that items and titles will automatically apply them from your clear data, so we did a little bit of prep.
Mm-hmm.
With
Everyone, it
regards to
looks
this.
exactly how they should.
So let's go. Okay, so at once, I did this before, it seems to save.
Mm-hmm.
That's mainly for shits, if we want to like do that at some point.
Want to blow our faces off.
Preparation on, camera controls. Yep, all this, battlefield boundary, location name, subtitles, very important. Font types.
Oh god, this is font C with its fucking Comic Sans shit.
Yeah, look how ugly that is. Okay, so that should be good. We're on easy. Everything's fast. Let's start the game.
We'll get no grade for
Let's
easy, but
skip
you
every
know.
single cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
I repeat, look at him, he looks great. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye. So the original version of this game also had the speedrun trophy, but didn't have skippable cutscenes.
Instead, there was sort of a hold 2 buttons or 3 buttons to skip text. Or to like go through text quickly, but it still had to do the motion of every cutscene.
So this is Yuri. Before we start, the other thing I am gonna show is free DLC. So there's a bunch of free DLC, and you should get it. Even if you don't use all of it, you should get it. There's a whole bunch of costume titles you get, some in-game and some DLC only. You also get money.
And we're gonna do it.
So we're just gonna give ourselves 900,000 gold. There's a bunch of level ups, which these were some of the reasons why we got so much done in our first playthrough. An extra
40 total level ups.
40 levels that we used when we were level 100.
Yep.
There's gels to start off the game, get a bunch of that. There's some camping kits, which are really good. The really useful one might be this one.
Ah, yes.
The DLC is useful just for this.
Yep.
Because the collector's book is missable, and the special flag and the moon selector let you change characters in and out of battle. It's super useful.
Very necessary.
You normally have to
fast enough run.
You normally have to synthesize these at certain points during the game when you get the materials. Starting the game with them, awesome. Then here's some more, just...
useful stuff.
And then there's...
We'll probably not use most of it, but hey.
So there's a bunch of synthesis materials, and the synthesis materials can kind of break the game, with the DLC. So yeah, and then we've got a whole bunch of food. Love that food. Give me all the food.
Me all of everything.
So these have some outfits, titles, and attachments. So the DLC is just super useful, even just for like having money at the start of the game, because you are so broke during this whole game.
The goal time is 15 hours.
Yeah, and the DLC, it used to be paid DLC on the 360.
Yeah, like they basically just included a pack that had all of the really dumb paid DLC.
Which is they're basically like great job options and stuff, and they're just for free on the definitive version. So even if you don't use all of them, some of them are just so useful.
Just being able to play dress up's nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the DLC costumes, is Yuri.
Ah, yes, we have to actually go around the Wonder Reporter.
Nope. Nope, skip him. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Wonder Reporter.
So yeah, this is a DLC costume right here. We don't expect it'll take us 15 hours. It didn't even take us 15 hours in the original.
Yeah, where you couldn't properly skip cutscenes. We have both gotten all achievements in this game. Ah, yes, we should probably turn into Mega Yuri.
So fell arms are at the bottom. But this is Yuri's fell arm.
We used Yuri a little bit.
These are one of his best swords, giving him 1,000. This is these fell arms. It's fire attribute, so it's sometimes really annoying. But who cares?
It's fine. It's really funny because we played the start of this game with the Ash costume for Yuri for the longest time. And because of that, I associate Yuri's new voice actor with this costume.
Yeah.
Because they added a ton of scenes that use Yuri's new voice actor.
A lot of the stuff that, like, it's still only partially voiced, but a lot less so than it was.
Yeah, they added voices for a lot of scenes that were just silent in the original.
So we're actually probably not gonna finish. Ooh, that was not skippable. It's just 10.
Damn, I couldn't skip that scene.
So because Vickers has recording later tonight, we're probably gonna do this in a couple of sessions.
Oh yeah, same as the regular thing. We're thinking probably around 3
For
hours,
about
3-ish
3 hours
hours.
today,
We'll see how far
yeah.
we get. We honestly don't know.
Nope.
Kind of similar to what we did with the Kingdom Hearts.
With Kingdom Hearts, the speedrun, yes. This is now the thing we do, is the speedrun. No, I don't
No,
know.
I'm good with not doing tutorials.
Alright, so this is Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Their voices are so different in this version.
No, his one's
Right,
the
one
same.
is totally different and the other one is exactly the same. Also, oh
Bye.
god.
Bye.
Get used to that.
I'm gonna enjoy the Japanese voices.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's all sorts of little stuff, like the fact that in Japanese all of Estelle's attacks are
yeah.
English. Like all of her attack names are English. You get stuff like Trai, Srash.
I like his Japanese voice.
Yeah.
Just to hear it.
They sort of retranslated Raven's voice, like lines, to make them a bit more folksy.
Oh, I'm gonna keep. No, I think it was all that one where it passed because he dropped us the key. We didn't get to see him.
Didn't get a sneak peek at our boy.
Yeah.
But he's dressed exactly how you know he's dressed if you've played
yeah,
this
if
game.
you've played this one, everyone did this in their second. Hello. Thank you for telling me what the save point is.
What is saving?
What is saving? Thank God we've also already done the trophy that requires you to use every single save point.
Yep, we do not have to
in the
worry
game.
about that.
We don't have to do that. We did that already. Alright, so this
Yes,
has
that chest has them.
Our gear in it. Yeah. Bye. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna have to buy more. Probably
Oh,
should have
God,
bought
yes.
more, but these holy bottles. We're not gonna get any chests. We don't need it. We already completed the collector's book.
We've gotten every item.
We've literally gotten every item in the game already.
So instead, let's rush over to a mysterious lady.
I'm still really annoyed that her princess outfit
Isn't in the game.
isn't in the game.
You would like. It was weird that it wasn't in the game originally,
Yeah.
and it's weirder that it's not in it now.
It's so weird. It's right there.
It's in the game, but you
Look,
literally
look,
have to
it's
mod it.
right here. This outfit is not a costume in the game.
And we were so sure it was gonna be.
Right? So there we go.
Yep, up and around basically.
Yep, because we're going past the kitchen. We're not going in the kitchen. We don't need no kitchen.
I don't need curry. Nope.
Yeah, it's up this way. It is so weird Troy Baker not being in the game though, because the person who's doing his lines instead tries, but is still different.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
there we go.
can very easily tell who's who.
We also don't need any of the secret missions, so the vast majority of
Which is
bosses,
good because we are going to be blowing them up.
The vast majority of bosses in this game have a secret mission, which gets you a trophy, and you need to get all of them to get a title for Yuri.
Now I feel it. He hit me with a sword once. But yeah, listening to Yuri's voice is the easiest way to tell if a scene was voiced in the old version.
Yep.
Everyone else in the main party comes back to reprise their role.
So did you get the chance to control her?
I don't believe I do. Mode is
Well,
the...
yes.
Ah, I guess I do.
Semi-auto?
Sure thing.
Are you able to control her?
Hard to tell. I'm getting my butt kicked. I don't know.
We don't know. So
Jay Kren, thank you for the resub.
Thank you for the resub. So
1 year.
the secret mission in that one, it doesn't ever tell you.
Yep.
Is Estelle doesn't get too hurt.
Yeah, basically she doesn't take
You
some
have to
threshold of damage.
Yeah, you have to just protect her.
Which isn't that hard to do.
Years
There are
ago.
much, much worse ones.
You'll probably get that one without even trying.
It's kind of meant to introduce secret missions to you.
But all these soldiers are fights. I just have
Yes.
the holy bottle on, so they don't care. You're low!
There's a big ruckus going on. We didn't cause that.
But we are being chased. We have broken out of jail, and they are chasing us.
Stellese joined the party.
Alright, so we can actually, because we have the flag, we can run around as anyone we want.
Yes, you wouldn't be able to do this until you got the special flag.
We can also change characters in battle, but yeah, so we have this outfit. This is also a DLC outfit. First out.
Yep. The DLC is nice, but you also can't put attachments on it, which kind of sucks.
Am I going this way? This is the one where I forget where I'm going. Oh, up to the left, right?
I think that's correct.
This way.
Because, yeah, we're going to end up in the room with the statue
Yeah, all
here.
the ones in between are locked. Yep, she's embracing the life as a magical girl.
Yep.
She actually has a magical girl outfit. Alright, so we didn't see this, but the old man in the jail who we didn't meet told us about the statue.
It turns out there's an exit to the sewer level here.
I love sewer levels.
This one's mercifully short.
Oh yeah. We're getting taught about encounter links.
Yeah, if two enemies come together, you'll get a giant field of rats.
Kill all rats!
Ah, yes, we should.
Oh, right, I should just equip her with
Equip
stuff,
her with
yeah.
the birth control rod.
Yep. Yep. Group of enemies, blah blah blah. Only Avenger, apparently.
It would be that or her magic. I think either
Birth
one's
control
fine.
rods, let's give her the other.
Oh, do people have their skills equipped, or do we have to go around equipping them?
We'll have to do that, yeah. So I was gonna,
But we'll probably do that a bit later.
wait a little bit, yeah.
That's fair.
All right, so these that protect against all status effects are really rare. We have two because by complete fucking luck we managed to get one in the bonus dungeon.
Yep. It's completely random.
It is completely random. Right out.
All of these chests that we're not getting, I think it's
shit.
left.
I always pick the wrong direction.
Nope.
Ah, you are wrong.
Yep, there you go. I saved you the trouble of being wrong.
These things are adorably chonky.
They are.
Push and pull. Out we go. Hooray.
Yeah, this is sort of basically one of the last really standard Tales games. Where you're kind of meant to play Yuri most of the time, but
Yeah.
they've taken steps to make characters more playable than, say, Genus in Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah, although some of the characters in this game are still pretty
Quite awkward.
unplayable.
Like, I tend to play in manual, but there's a lot of characters that I play in semi-auto in this game because it's just so awkward to go to after playing Vespeedia and Vesperia.
Yeah, look at all these block pushing puzzles I'm skipping right by.
Puzzles, quote unquote. See, we didn't bother the rats and they didn't bother us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so back to the lower
Yeah,
quarter.
we're going back to the lower quarter.
Then we fuck off and we get Repeed too, don't we?
Yes, we get our good doggo!
We get Best Dog.
Alright, I am playing as good doggo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love good doggo. Who would you like to play as? You like Yuri?
Yeah, I guess I'll take Yuri. I haven't exactly played him much.
Yeah, I kind of.
Perfectly
I
reasonable.
actually called doggo.
Yeah.
To be fair, I played as doggo.
You played a lot of Repeed.
I played a lot of doggo. Some world map, some orange gels, some...
Very useful. We'll need that.
And 1,000 gold!
Wow.
Wow. So we briefly saw doggo. He
Judith
played
is
as Judith as well.
probably
yeah.
the character I put the most time in across both versions.
Come on,
Yeah, this swoop like never happens again.
We're probably going to get, but skip the skits as well.
Yep. Put Repeed on.
You also
I
have...
think his
fell arms is... Yes, his fell arms
Oh,
is
good deal
also... because I used him a lot.
Yep. Yeah, you'll be able to tell which characters we use the most by how
Yeah.
good their fell arms are.
Yep, so he has the maximum dog symbol, which is his arena bonus one.
And it's really good.
And it's really good. So yeah, we can see Estelle's and hers. That's the one.
Yes, Soulblade Mercurius. And
That's
it's
not too
actually
bad.
close to her best
we did
weapon.
do the 200-man melee with literally everyone.
Yep. To be fair, Estelle was actually pretty easy because she had more defense than anyone else.
So Doggo in this one gets costumes.
Yes, the definitive edition, or really the PS3 re-release, gave costumes for Repeed, and
It
thank
also
God.
gave combined attachments. So we have Because you have all these individual ones.
Yep.
And then we have the Great Overdrive Brigade.
Which is amazing.
Which is amazing. And we've answered the question of how doggos wear pants.
Yep, there you go. If a dog wore pants, it would wear them like this.
It would. So this is good doggos. So... And then...
Oh, I think we need a special one for Rapide.
Do we? That might be true.
Yeah, because there's a
Oh, yeah,
synthesis
you're right.
item that's like, let's Rapide lead the party.
You're right,
Because in the original game, you could not have Rapide lead the party.
Nope.
But in this one, you can, and it's very good.
I'm also gonna do this. It's
Sure.
not important, I don't think, but this is a missable side quest bullshit. Have to like come here, talk to these assholes, or you can miss a whole bunch of titles.
I think they've made it not missable in this game, but in the it's so hard to not do that. Like if you fucked it up with that quest in the original game, it's just like, well, all of your Gigantomonster stuff is messed up.
Yeah, because you could.
Sorry.
Basically, what happens is you're supposed to sleep there. You get a scene about hunting them down, and then you go hunt them, and you get titles for it. But if you kill a Gigantomonster before you get that cutscene, you can never get that cutscene.
Yep.
So you never get the titles for it.
Ah, yes. Look at all of these skills that we have.
I didn't say to do a tutorial. Did not let me skip that one.
I guess not.
Yeah, we'll probably do the skilled stuff now, actually. At least.
I love that these are clearly pictures.
I said no, Matt, because I'm ramming.
Ah!
I'm ramming circle.
Did you get all that? No? Okay then.
Shit. Yeah, I pressed circle
Do you
instead
understand
of X.
now?
So I learned fast. Yep. Battle book. Yep.
Battle book.
Alright, so skills. We're gonna see why SP cost 1 is broken, because everything here now costs 1.
There are skills that cost like 40 or 50 in this game. And you know, like we're starting with 12, and even when you're super high levels, you're getting like 200-300.
I'm just putting some of the easy stuff on first. I'm not Rise Attack on.
We will have to be very careful to avoid Rise Attack.
Yeah, we have... Everyone has every skill, I
Yep.
believe. I believe we learned everything on everyone, because you have all the weapons, so everyone has all their skills. So I'm just gonna throw stuff down how I feel.
You gave Yuri a 9 combo, right?
I did, the first thing I did, yep.
Perfect.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, actually I should give him glory. Let's do
Ah, yes, very important. On the off chance anything
There
ever
we go.
punches us.
Anything ever punches Yuri, he can't be staggered anymore. Yeah, we'll probably end up with like, let's just make this style like
Entirely unkillable.
yeah. Hello, buddy.
Doggo with only 6 points. Combo plus?
Hi, doggo.
Yeah. And then minimum damage.
Oh yeah, special. Not yet. Oh, it's because I've not got any skills left.
Yes, he only has 6 points.
Alright. So we'll probably do that every so often, just so we're not doing it all the time when we level.
Yep.
Because you get more points as you level. Are we gonna talk to Duke or we're just gonna ignore him?
We can just ignore him. Duke is upstairs in Date and Hold.
Yes, so there are some mini scenes with a guy called Duke in the game that are completely not only missable, because if you do this, you miss it.
Yep, he's
The
gone
cutscene
now.
is now gone. The scene with him is now gone. And it's the tiniest window. Also, Judith is amazing, and we will see her later.
Someday.
Alright, well that happened. Here. Talk to some lady. I should go to the shop.
Yes, we should fill up on some stuff. I think he's the guy over there
guy
who gave
over
us the
there.
tutorial on weapons and stuff.
I don't know if he has holy.
I don't think he does, but we might as well check. We've only got 29 life bottles.
Well, there we go.
Yep, special flag R. Lets you use your PED.
So you can make this right away if you've gotten like the material from the yes, from the DLC. Doggo!
So now we're gonna make dogs climb ladders and all sorts of
Yeah,
other
we
fun
are.
stuff.
Yeah, we are. Fucking good doggo right here.
Yep.
believe we
It's
now
the
leave.
scene in the middle of... Oh, yeah, it is. We're heading west from here.
Alright. I'm hoping I don't miss any cutscene flags. Gotta wait and you follow me.
They're much easier to dodge on the world map. As long as they're not those fucking boars.
And as long as they're not boars, yes. Alright, woods. Here we go.
Alright, there will be a scene here we don't want to skip. I think it's in the middle?
It's near the end. Right at the end. We have the middle with Estelle, and then we get a certain someone. He appears near the end. This is narrow spaces.
Yeah, holy bottles are a godsend here because we'd be fighting all of these guys.
You don't care to. Alright, so it's not this one. This is the one where Estelle touches the thing and gets knocked down, and we learn how to cook. Oh, by the way, the really good thing about getting money...
we have learned sandwich. I can make hot dogs now.
The DLC money is so useful because it lets you buy ingredients and cook throughout the game.
Yep.
You will not have enough money to be continually buying ingredients to cook, like, ever.
It's also because there's a 15 item limit in the original, or in the first run through.
Thank you!
Yep.
Welcome to Tales of Vesperia, a classic J-rebounds per game.
Yeah! Woo! So yeah, you can only hold 15 of each cooking item, so you're constantly buying ingredients. The enemies don't drop on it, maybe.
Yes.
Or if they do, they don't drop stuff for, like, full
The stuff
recipes.
that you're cooking, yeah. Like, each recipe has a very specific set of ingredients in this game.
Alright, so this cutscene upcoming that
I believe so,
I
yes.
am not skipping.
Yep. Well, that's a noise.
Japanese repeat is so funny! He's like those toys that were like running out of batteries. They went instead of growling.
Well, there's some animations in this game that won't stop until you go over the text, or until you go to the next text box. Which basically means that we could sit here. I love the look on Yuri's face in this scene. Perfect.
Arrgh.
忙しいガキだ。大丈夫ですよ。
Yeah, we're going fast, but not so fast that we can't watch Carol spin around in his frog. One of his frog outfits.
One of many.
One of many of frog. Alright, let's skip the rest of Carol's introduction, who gives us a monster book.
Yep, I have to use the bathroom, but I'll be back.
Alright,
would you like
so...
water, or is that yours there?
That's mine over there.
Okay.
So yeah, Carol in this version of the game has a whole bunch of frog costumes.
They're very good.
They're all very, very good. So we're on Frog Boy at the minute. With some rosy cheeks just to add to it. But yeah. Hi, Carol. I don't know if his... No, his isn't. His spell arms isn't strong. That's fine. We'll give him warrior symbol. Why not? Yes, Carol's outfit, his frogs are really good. Duke would come up there, but we're not going to talk to Duke this entire game. Fuck it. We never talk to Duke. Alright, tree time. I love tree. So we've now picked up a fourth party member pretty fast, actually. It gives you a full team very quickly.
Yep. Which is good, because it will do cruel things to you later on.
Yeah, so we've partnered with the two of them.
The game does that a lot when you're wandering around towns.
Yeah, in the original game, he has a missable sword. Luckily it's not missable in this version of it. So
Yep.
you can synthesize.
Thank God. Carol's an interesting character, but the problem is he's kind of slow.
Broniac, I think, is actually still missable version of the game.
It's up to the top.
Continue the tree?
Yeah.
You know, skipping all these scenes, so sometimes it's like, where's the next flag?
What am I supposed to be doing now?
Where is the flag?
So I think now we're going to the market.
Alright. Carol's left alone at his tree as a frog.
Frog Boy saves tree.
Yeah, in the original Speedster version of this game, you had to, like... I think what you did was you...
I think it's different. It was like the R and the X and A or something like that, but I don't think it's in this game.
No, it is in this game.
Because it's doing it?
No, I did it before. There it is.
Yeah.
So in the original version of this game, you had to do this, and it like fast skips through the text, but
as you can see, the scene still has to happen.
You still have to go through the scene instead of just doing this.
Yep. So like, Speedster is actually timed to that, to sitting through all of these cutscenes, which is why we're not exactly in the rushiest of rushes.
Yeah.
Arman, thank you.
Thank
for the
you.
Sub.
Blah blah blah. We did plenty of that.
Yep, we have every grade shop option.
We did a lot of that.
And you know where those come from.
Alright, I think we can get the egg bear. Oh, actually, I should go.
Blah blah blah.
Give it
Tidal wave.
holy balls.
Might not be until after.
And there's the old. I'm gonna get the petal here.
Yes.
Petals,
Luria petal.
The Luria petal.
Luria petal.
Yeah, he might not be open until. Oh, no. No.
Still no, though.
Still no holy balls.
Oh, we should set everyone to not use items.
Yes, you are completely correct.
It's us, the item hater.
Okay.
Excellent.
So they're keeping that from...
Yeah, I think that just carried over from our last game. That's good.
Yep, that is very good.
We'll still check to make sure, but...
We are not wanting anyone to use items, and when you first start up this game, your party members will use items when you get, like, below HP and below T.
Which can be really helpful, but not when you don't want to use items.
But one thing we discovered is we thought it was just, like, gels and stuff, but... one thing we're not doing is using magic lenses on every enemy in the game, because that's what this game did. The monster book isn't just fight every enemy in the game.
It's scan them.
It's scan them. So there's the magic lens item here, and you have to use the magic lens on every enemy in the game, including all the missable bosses.
Yep.
It is extremely easy to miss. Enemies, even. There are some missable enemies in areas. You can just...
There's a lot of missable enemies.
You can just not fight them.
Including some cruel ones that we'll get to eventually.
Yeah. And so we've done that. We've magic lensed every enemy in the game in one playthrough. We managed to not miss a single enemy, so... But those count as using items in battle.
Yup.
Which we did not realize until we didn't get the, and we're like, we should have gotten, we didn't use any items in battle.
And then we looked it up, and it's like, magic lenses.
Those are the two exclusive titles, because the title for magic lensing every enemy in the game.
I believe.
And there's a title for not using any items in the beginning third of the game. So you literally cannot get all the titles in one playthrough, because those titles are contradictory.
Yep. Wow, it took an entire punch.
We went 10 times experience, so we're not gonna fight very much at all, but what we are gonna fight is gonna give us, like,
hilarious
levels.
experience.
Yeah.
It's gonna force us to fight bosses, and those are gonna go great for us.
Yep.
So, now we're all the way back. Gonna have a long cutscene that we won't see any of.
Yep. So basically, Halur's tree is dying.
Yeah, Halora's basically got a giant tree, and it's dying. And that's a big problem, because the barrier in the town that keeps monsters out is, comes from the tree.
Comes from the tree. So when the tree dies, the barrier isn't there.
And everyone gets massacred by wolves.
So we're getting chased by the knights, that's this. So we covered up the path a little bit.
Yeah, Yuri is still a wanted fugitive.
Yuri's a wanted criminal at this point. So we're trying to fix this.
Yes.
Fine. Oh yeah, there's day and night, and there's weather cycles in it. Although, you can't change it until you get further in the game.
Yep.
Yuri is Yuri. Alright, so it's gotta give us a synthesis tutorial we don't need.
How do we synthesis?
Oh, the other thing we should
That key item pancetta bottle.
pancetta bottle. If we could I think it unlocks us, yeah. Very much. It unlocks at a certain point in the game, I think.
What is it?
The limit.
Yes.
Over limit.
Yeah, you learn it from Tweedle A and Tweedle B. I don't think it allows you to do anything with it
Yeah,
until then.
until then, it doesn't even let you synthesize.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Doggo's gonna save a tree.
As you do.
Took me a little bit before it would let me get that, maybe. Okay, Stella's gonna save the tree, so...
Yeah, so our panacea bottle doesn't quite work out too well. The tree is still dying.
But we have a healer princess right here.
But she manages to bring it back to life.
Well, wait, no, we don't
now
know
the
she's
Sakura are
we don't
out.
know she's a princess yet.
Yeah, the game dances around that for a really long time, which is weird because, you know instantly.
You know, she's a princess,
Were we not supposed to know?
right?
By the way, what we're doing right now, like Yuri's motivation at the moment, is that the lower quarter that he lives in had its water blastias stolen.
Oh, right, I have to see the mirror first.
Oh, right. And he's trying to get it back, and he's basically been chasing this mysterious Mordio.
Thief, yes, Mordio thief.
Across the continent. I believe we've just gotten a lead that Mordio is from Aspio, a famous mage, in fact.
So we're going there. This way.
Yep. Be a bit tough to see at night.
Fuck me up. Can I buy a whole?
ominous
Oh, no. Fucking boars! I swear to God, even with the winged boots that make you faster, they are faster than me. Level.
Feels so powerful.
Yeah, some jerk ass stole the water in my neighborhood. This is a valid reason we can questing. It's true. Family man. Boars!
And you spend a surprising amount of time attempting to turn the faucets back on at home.
You really do, yeah. So Aspio's not letting us in. Fuckers, because we
I
don't
think
have
you might need to go up unless it's... yeah, you gotta go up to them.
I gotta go up to them and then they tell
Yeah,
you
and
they're
they
not-
get this scene and they'll be
they're
like,
not
you
letting
can't
us
come in without a passport.
So we both really like this game. Hello, Wondership. Running thing in Tales games is this idiot who disguises himself as various random objects.
In this game, it's a little more obvious than in many games.
Yeah.
Disguises are very powerful.
They are. They're seriously powerful.
Anyway, the only other way into town is this door, which someone
It's
has
locked.
meanly locked.
It's locked. It's so
If
mean.
only we had a small frog boy to pick the lock for us.
Carol is a real criminal here.
Carl's great.
Alright, so we asked around about Mordio. They're all like, "Do you want to go see Mordio?" And we're like,
There's
"Yeah,
an
we
item
do."
shop as well right
yes,
here, so let's give that a look. It's one of
her,
these people.
her.
Yeah, there we go.
I wanna, yes!
Ah, right. He's just holding the button.
I'm on the button. $99, baby.
If.
Yeah, so the normal item limit in this game is 15. And
Which
that,
sucks.
it really is a holdover from like the old.
Yeah, when you only had 4 bits to store item number, your
Yeah.
inventory numbers.
So Mordio apparently lives over in this house. Yeah, it's really annoying. There's a 15 limit that they keep, and then they give the grade shop option to like get rid of it.
Up to 99, which is much
15
more useful.
15 is so annoying for magic lenses because you're constantly buying them.
Yep.
And if you're stuck in a bit for a while, it's a real pain in the butt.
Yep.
Rita joined the party.
What the? I thought we were trying to arrest Rita.
Yeah. Oh well,
The mysterious Mordio.
So she's Rita Mordio. So she's not the one we've been chasing.
No.
So this is the outfit we've done for her. I like this outfit. And she can get the Valkyrie. They made a lot of attachments attached to a lot of other people.
Yeah, in the original version of the game, every attachment was one
Like
person only.
basically one person only. And they've really lit that up a lot. She gets what used to be Judith's a helmet, her research helmet.
Yeah, that's the
So
research
I believe
helmet.
that in here, I'm going to show, I think here's the Missable Collector's Book.
Ah, yes.
One of these.
It's like very technically missable.
It's the collector. Yes, the collector's book. So yeah, you have to just come up this ladder and look at this bed to get the collector's book. You can just like miss it, which is why I think the DLC gives it to you.
Yep.
Very high level wizard. So Rita's telling us that she's not a thief, so we're gonna go with her to a cave to prove that she's not a thief. I guess.
Seems reasonable enough.
You know, why not, right? Oh, so yes, I should. The battle monster collector's book here, and we have 100%.
All of it.
100% of everything. Doing all the weapons in the game. I mean, we literally did everything in the game.
Yep.
Got all the weapons, all the items.
Items, accessories.
Magic lensed every single monster in the game, including all the bonus dungeon ones. We would not have been able to do that without the 40 levels extra from the DLC.
So now you can have perma holy bottle.
Yep.
Probably won't use that many holy bottles the entire game.
Nope. Alright, so we're in the Shackles ruins.
Yay.
I love running around as dog.
It's so good, especially how they made him move, like jump up ladders and move blocks
it's
and
so
stuff.
good. We're gonna enjoy that.
Gotta go left here to pick up the sorcerer's ring.
Yep, which I'm really bad at aiming.
It's fine.
Yeah, we both did everything in the 360 version. We have both platinumed this game. I'm in fact platinum this game twice, maybe even
This will
three
be the
times.
third time.
This will be the third time. I think I've done it. Yeah, this is a tutorial. So frog boy.
古いせ
お城
撃てば
あの話を
Castle?
狙う飛ぶ距
Yeah, Estelle is your typical sheltered noble. Although I really like all the characters.
Yep, this game's got pretty good characters.
はいシュ
It has a fucking doggo you can fight as. And Doggo is basically the most usable character after here.
Yep.
Get this one? No.
Gotta really make sure you know.
Yeah, okay, these. Oh no, that's not a wall, it's a monster! Oh no!
死ん
邪魔
いいの私実はもっ
So everyone's old voice actor except Yuri's, the English ones, came back.
Yes.
But some of them are very noticeably different.
Yes.
Rita's VA is the same
Rita-
person, but her line reads are so different.
She sounds like an old lady.
She does. It's really
Alright,
jarring.
who do I get to control? Also, we should equip Rita with,
Oh yeah, her stuff.
and Carol. Huh? Oh.
Yuri just fucking...
Oh lord.
Fucking destroyed everything. Oh no.
全身
Yeah, Rita sounds like a middle-aged lady
ま
doing all of her lines when she's supposed to be like 16.
Is the volume okay for you guys? It seems a little quiet, but...
ちょっともさっき
お
I think it's fine when people are like talking and stuff.
Yep. It's like there's one person who sounds identical, and that's Flynn.
Yeah.
You literally cannot tell Flynn's new lines from his old ones.
Turns off Sam Rigel is just...
He's Sam Rigel.
Yep.
He's just the same voice everywhere. That's telling us we can stun enemies with Sorcerer's Ring. We
Yeah, it is her using the Kamikawi voice, isn't it?
so I don't think her one. Oh, okay. I mean
Huh?
that's her physical attack though. Yeah, it's not as good.
Relatively close, though.
It's pretty close. Gonna have her on. Alright, let's have another look at skills
We do
now. that
Carol?
Rita. We didn't do Carol's, no. I did give him equipment.
Okay.
When you were in the loot, I gave him
Oh.
his equipment. Fine, just... Alright, what am I doing? Giving everyone some stuff. every so often I'll just come in and make sure everyone
And hit
has...
all of the random ones that we like.
Yep.
Combo plus.
Plus.
Most characters have at least one combo plus. Yuri gets up to 9 attacks if he really wants to, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yep, it's kinda dumb. Dumb as shit. Alright, let's give her some.
Oh yeah, that little pop-up was it telling like it's on our current weapon, so this doesn't, like, equipping it here doesn't double it.
Yep.
But that's fine.
That's absolutely... Oh, the other thing we have is right at the bottom we have things like and health and stuff.
Yep.
I know unimportant to us at the minute.
Yep.
It's fine. But yeah, like making every skill cost 1 is fucking busted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth noting that Flynn is played by the same character,
Yes,
by the
it's
same
Jude.
person who plays Jude in
Zillia, I like Zillia.
in Tales of Vesperia.
Can't hit that line.
Nope.
Courage.
I think it's up and to the left.
Ah, yes, around this path. Yep. Yep.
Very cleverly hidden from you, although do we need to do this at all?
Yes, because we don't have... That one opens up the bridge.
Ah, yes. It's always so tough to tell which of these are actually required and which ones are just for chests.
That's the path, but yeah,
Yeah.
we need to open.
Right.
Oh! No, shit, that's something I should have.
Ah,
on me.
yes,
Hang
take
on.
off one of his.
Shit, where is it? Ah, here we go. Holy Breath.
Holy Breath.
Extends the amount of time Holy Bottle is in effect. That'll be useful.
Yep.
Repeat has a lot of really weird
Utility type skills.
Oh, actually, I should put his busted skill
Yeah.
on.
And so the funny thing about Rapide is that after Estelle, he's probably the best healer in the game with his new skills.
Yep.
In fact, possibly better than Estelle because of the way that
he's
items work.
Literally, yeah, better than so he gets...
It's in the blue, I believe.
That.
Multi-item?
Yes, here we go. So, single target consumable healing items like gels and bottles affect all allies, but the effect is halved. So,
This ability is ridiculous.
And then he
And-
also gets these two, which increases it. So they're basically almost as good.
Yeah, I think they turn into like 90% of what they originally were, or something like that.
Yep, they're basically almost as good as they were. So you basically turn every single apple gel into a treat party-wide heal.
Yep.
It is ludicrous. So basically all these are now party-wide heals instead of just the 15 ones you
Yeah,
have
so
here.
like, your pineapple gels turn into
You can
specifics.
also do the Miracle Gel, 60% of both, and turn that into a 30% for both, or about a 50% of both for everyone.
Yeah, like your Repeat is literally the best healer.
You can turn a life
After
bottle.
you do
You
this.
can turn a life bottle into a party-wide revive.
It is
like-
so completely broken, and it was not in the original version of the game.
Right up there. It's so good. It's a skill on his weapon in the second bonus dungeon.
Yes. Is
And
multi-item.
it's so good. It is so good. Like he's that's just that.
Yes.
We're gonna get healing safe point over here, which you don't.
But hey, why not?
So yeah, he Estelle. This is the only real healer in the game, and she has the only part-wide heals and stuff. But
There are other
her-
characters with decent heals, but
her
Estelle's the
AI
only one.
Her AI is garbage.
Yep.
I believe we have to hit.
Yes.
The
Yeah, because you gotta make a bridge in the middle.
So Estelle's healing AI is garbage. Estelle is a better tank, but yeah, Rapide also has skills that make items instant, and he can reuse them over and over again. Because
There's another one up there.
yeah, and the other thing about items is that there's a amount of time after you use an item where you can't use items. Rapide has a skill where he can just instantly
Yep.
he can just keep using
Or it
items
just
forever.
does not, you have an item limit.
There is no item time limit. So he can just spam healing instantly, because items go off instantly on like spells which take forever.
Oh, might just be up there. Yeah, that might be for later.
Is it a good boss time?
Seems fine.
That might just be a chest one.
Potentially. This enemy type can be really annoying. We are going to destroy it in about 10 seconds.
本当にこんな大きいの倒せるんです
Bye!
Sorry, 3 seconds. My bad.
休んでる暇なし
No breaks. It still has a real problem with using lower level healing spells.
Yeah, you have to explicitly turn off like
you
first
have to
aid and stuff.
very aggressively switch. Oh, that's
that's the one that would have given you
That's
the
the
item one,
one,
right? Because they're
yeah.
down in these little hallway bits.
yeah.
Not important.
Not important. So now we have to run all the way out.
And back to Aspio.
But you have to turn off all of her physical and magic non-healing arts, and you have to turn off her lower level healing arts, because she will spam first aid instead of nurse.
Even when it's doing a very small amount.
And it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, you have to very micromanage this.
Yep. So the thing about Estelle is she actually is a really good tank because she has the highest defense out of anyone in your party.
Yep.
I believe she even gets like she's one of the only people who gets defense 4.
Yes, yep.
And
Which is
resist
a 20.
4.
It's a 20% increase on your stats.
Yeah, like X1, like defense or strength 1 is 5%, 2 is 10, 15, and 20, and they all stack, which means when you have all of them on, you are getting a massive boost. Oh no, my sword slashes are too high for them.
No!
Go right over them.
And of course, as we kill enemies, Yuri's, everyone's fell arms just getting it.
Bigger and bigger, right? Yeah, that's the exit. The exit's to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just fucking off.
Yep, we're leaving. Goodbye. We caught a thief. Not the thief we were chasing, but a different thief.
Entirely separate.
Yes, Estelle has a skill, on here somewhere. Oh, by the way, this standalone is a new thing you get for the 200-man melee, where you can only you can make it so that single characters in fights now.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's a blue. You also get stat bonuses for repeating the party, so let's do that one. Eternal support. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So you can do. She has a spell that stops all damage. So you can like spam that in overlimit and get it to like stop odd permanently, and then she's invincible.
Flynn has the same stuff as Yuri, or the same basic equipment type as Yuri.
He does have his own set though.
Yes, there are some Yuri unique ones and some Flynn unique ones.
And some Estelle unique shields and Flynn unique shields.
Yeah, Aspio.
Oh, right, yeah. No, we have to go Aspio first.
Aspio, then Hilaire.
Aspio, then Hilaire, yep. Force field, yes. Passport,
This allows us to walk through the doorway.
Up we go. By the way, Estelle's with us because she's trying to track down Flynn.
Should we do Bryanak?
No, we already have Brian.
Oh,
right?
that's true.
Somewhere.
It may take a while for you to get down to it.
How far down are spears?
There we go. Yep, there we go, Bryanak.
Oh, yep, there it is. We already have it. Get 2, but...
I could get a second one.
There's not that much point. But yes, getting Judith's ultimate spear is insanely tricksy. Use a guide for it. You will miss it if you do not use a guide.
Yep. There is shit you have to do, like, here before you've ever gotten Judith? Before you've ever seen Judith?
Before you've ever seen Judith, you have to
You
do
need to start the
something,
quest
yeah.
off. Now we're going back to Hilaire.
Alright, here we go. We're breezing through this game pretty fast. We're at, what, an hour now?
The game would tell you. 44 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, even though it says 120 hours, it is only counting it from...
This playthrough.
Because you can see we started at... If you start at 120, we're now at 121, so it resets the clock from there for this run.
Yep. It resets a lot of things, including dumb things.
Yeah, sorry, if Brianna is extremely missable, we've already passed one of the scenes you have to do for it. The windows are super narrow, and if you miss one...
And also in places you would have no reason to know.
Alright, I'm going to the tree.
Yep.
Doggo!
Ah, yes, this is where we get over limit.
He shook.
That's a good dog. Oh, Scritch.
Out of my way, man.
I say, let's learn over limit.
There are only a handful of, like, missable,
Switch out of Rita.
Hi. Catherine, the scene? No.
Nope.
There are only a handful of missable things in this game, but there are
Missable things. It's an old enough RPG that there's still missable shit in it.
And if you don't do a lot of backtracking at certain points of the game, you'll miss quests.
Yeah, the thing about Vesperia is that it is a dense game. Like, there's random scenes that you would have absolutely no way to know about.
The first scene for Broniac was where we were. Basically, when we got Rita again there, you had to go back into her house and look at a certain bit in her house. And she basically names Blastia.
Yep.
And she has to name a lot of Blastia that you meet. So basically, now that we're here, I believe...
I think it'll still happen for a while, but I don't know how long.
There is like
there is a
cutoff and a whole bunch of stuff. Now we have Overlimit, and actually, Overlimit in this version of the game can get real busted because you can get Overlimit Octet.
Yes, Overlimit times 8 to bank your gauge even further. Oh dear. Hi! Hi!
ご苦労さん。
ごめんなさい。私帰れません。
His Japanese VA is fucking incredible. But yeah, so if you've like missed a bunch of really easily missable scenes, you can't get her. Isla Blanc, whose VA is completely different to his
LeBlanc
original.
is probably the most different voice actor in the whole game between the new and the old version.
Completely different, and it is really jarring because I hear in my head Yuri Lol.
Yuri Lol.
And his VA is completely different. And what was he gonna?
I have no idea.
Oh, I was pausing for something.
We're going to Emmead Hill. We're going to Pumpkin Hill.
Go look at. Is everyone on? Do you like?
Yep. Yeah, it does look like it's kept it, which is good.
I go back in there and synthesize the.
Ah, good idea to check. We'll sneak back into town past the knights.
Oh,
I guess not.
Oh, hello.
Right, this is a scene.
Right. Yeah, these assholes we haven't seen. I mean, we've seen, but you haven't seen. So it
Other
boots you out.
way.
Yeah, that's stayed on hold.
Yep.
I always get flipped around when I come out here. I always kind of expect to be
Mhm.
good in this turn.
Yeah, I think it always puts you on the road to Date and Hold when you leave Halor.
I'm wondering if I want to like rest.
Give it a shot.
Because this is where the scene. So the scene didn't used to activate at this point in the game in the camp, but it does now. Hello.
By the way, with a holy bottle, you can still fight things. You just have to run into
You
them
should
for
like
a second or
rub
two.
yourself up against them.
Yeah, like if you just press into it long enough, you'll fight it. Which we'll almost certainly end up seeing in some of the really narrow levels.
Yeah, so the camp up here is obstructing our way, so we can't actually get past it.
Yep. And it's the people we stayed with last time.
Yes. So yes, this
Yep.
is the start of the Giganto quest. Rest?
Are you sure we can afford 50 gold?
No, absolutely not. I don't know why I'm wasting so much money. Oh, you think you might be able to get past this camp
If you were to leave this
by
way.
going out the back end, but
Nope. Yes, speaking of German accent, one of the reasons that we are
Yes.
doing this run through is to see that character's
Japanese accent.
Japanese actor, which is just delightful.
Well, if we're doing this in 2 sessions, we'll probably see both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably hear both of them. We'll probably do the English next session.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if we get to him.
Yeah, it's true. We might not get
It
to
takes
him.
quite a while for him to show up.
It's true. We do see him at some point in Helliard. I can't remember if that's before or after you fight Barb.
I think it's post Barbos. Emmead Hill, otherwise known as the place that everyone, or the demo tape with the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's a right shit. He's still a right shit. He was still a right shit for us.
Yep. Who were cheating our asses off from the very start.
Yeah, we had weapons and stuff we should not have had through. Now I have no idea where I'm going here. To
I
get
can,
there.
if you want, I can take the controller. It's to the right.
Right.
Up.
Left. Up this way.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Should I?
Right?
I think it's right here, yeah, because that goes up and around.
No, that's check.
Yes.
Sneaky, it's a chest in the way.
Yep.
Oh, almost got me there.
Yep.
Alright, so this boss will be no problem for us now, but it is one of the hardest bosses in the game.
It is so funny that this is this boss is one of the first ones that so many people fought if they played the demo, and it's so much harder than anything before or after it for like a long time.
Long time. And if you want the secret mission, you have to do stupid shit though. The secret mission here is you see those flowers on the outside.
Yeah, you can actually target these things.
And they stun. If you hit
Yeah,
them,
if you
they
hit them,
stun
they
things around them.
they puff out a thing of pollen that stuns them.
So
and
you have to stun the boss with it.
if you do that, you get the secret mission. It's quite tough.
It is very tough. Is that the second secret? Or is that...
Third, I think you have to knock the Goliath over.
Right, yes, Goliath has one. You like knock him down and he's like rearing up for his laser. If you smack him around, you knock him down.
Yep. This is also why it's good to do the secret missions on your first playthrough if you can, because when you're super powered up, it can be a little bit difficult
Yeah, it's a little bit hard.
to like get yourself or to up the enemies to a power level that you don't just completely
I
obliterate
mean, the
them.
good thing is if you're on Medium Plus, you can always put it on Unknown.
Yes.
And you can increase the difficulty.
Yep. You are going correct.
Yep. I know this way around.
True, we did walk in and out of here a bunch.
It's the other side that I've never about. Let me out! Let me out!
Here's Kaplanor, which takes quite a while normally, but we'll be breezing through.
I don't need to use a tent. Fully run across this map. Imagine if you had to run across the world for the 1,000 kilometers.
Oh god.
Instead of like using your airship. That trophy is dumb as shit.
Yep.
I can't believe I had to rubber band for 3.5 hours.
Yep.
After playing the game for 120 hours. Oh, we're getting to one of the only like really cinematic scenes in this game.
Yeah, wanna watch it?
Yeah, let's do it. I also want to see what Flynn is like.
What Flynn sounds like. Well, these guys are some assassins that have been chasing us. Don't worry about
don't
it.
worry about it. It's fine. Yuri's got glory on, he don't give a fuck.
これで終わりじゃねえってか
So the thing about single fights in this game is when you're surrounded by enemies, you can get staggered forever.
Super easily.
It's really annoying. I really like this attempt to be cinematic with the engine they have.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the game's cutscenes are very, rote.
Yes! He's in his outfit! Oh, yes!
I guess it makes sense, because Yuri's like the... We dressed up our boy.
We dressed up our boy! I'm so shocked he's in that outfit.
Yeah.
There's so many of these other scenes. He's not in his outfit. We'll see that later in the game because, or we won't because we'll get cutscenes. But essentially, in a lot of cutscenes, he's in his old uniform instead of in whatever you've put him in.
Yep.
It was really annoying because there's one outfit we put him in and we were like really hoping we'd see him in that outfit, and then we didn't. So I wonder why this cutscene uses his player model instead of his NPC model. Flynn is not very happy to see us.
You sound like? Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, it's definitely canon. Yes!
Yes!
This is another Tales staple.
The bad
The
wanted
awful
poster.
wanted poster. Is that Lloyd's wanted poster over there?
It is. That is Lloyd's wanted poster.
Oh
I don't
my
think
god,
I've
I
ever
never
noticed
noticed
that
that.
before. That's Lloyd.
The classic awful Lloyd wanted
So
poster.
yes, Flynn gets upgrades to his outfit, but so maybe it's his next outfit that is like the
Yeah, it's
NPC
probably when
one.
it changes him.
It's really funny because even when he's playable, in some cutscenes he'll switch back to his NPC outfit instead
Even if
of
you
the
dressed
outfit
him up
you
in some
have him on.
bullshit. Potato face Lloyd.
Alright, bye Pupper Flynn.
Alright, we've seen enough of Flynn.
We've seen
Back
enough.
to skipping.
We're back to skipping.
Get our new Dice Master.
Already had it. Yeah, they're like, you should go wander around town some more, but like... Oh,
Yes,
right!
you have to go see...
In this version of the game, there's an added scene instead of like just going straight in. They're like, you need to go somewhere, so we're gonna get another scene we're not gonna see. Or we might? Are we gonna leave in the stuff that wasn't in the original game?
I suppose we can, yeah.
Or at least, like, until we introduce it. So here's another character. Hello.
A new character who did not exist in the original version.
She has a cat on her head now.
Whiny.
まあまあこれでも食っていらねえよ
That guy, like, threw her 10 feet.
Right?
Patty, canonically quite light.
おいおいガキにこれが音やめとけって
This is another
Smoke bomb.
Yuri full scene. There we go, that's Patty's outfit we put her in.
Yep.
おいおいここまでや
美少女の手をつかむのには
どんな覚悟か教え
残念なのじゃ
なんだって
Patty is really annoying and I don't like her.
So, like, the thing about Tales of Vesperia is it has a little kid character
Getting
who is
crowds,
actually,
who's not insufferable.
like, really nice and likable and has a fun character arc.
Yeah.
そろそろフレン
Carol's a really good character.
And then you get...
And then they
Pat-
added,
and then they added Patty into
who
this
sucks.
remake of the game.
Who sucks, and she sucks, and
Who
I
is the
hate,
awful child character.
I hate her story that you find out at the end of the game because it's dumb. Dumb. I hate her. I hate her. She hits on Yuri all the time. It's really uncomfortable because she's fucking 10.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like her. I love the addition of Flynn. I love, like, Flynn gets so many added scenes that are really good for his character arc.
Because in the original
In
version
the
of
original
the game,
version,
he
he's a
sucked.
dick. He sucks. He's a dick.
And he never gets any, like,
And
either
he-
comeuppance or redemption.
No.
Whereas in this game, he actually, like, gets redemption, basically. God, I don't even... I think it might be outside.
Leave the end. Battle with. Okay, so I'm going back to that place to get yet another scene, I think.
So you
Yep. So the skits in this game are fully voiced.
Yep, this was the first one to have fully voiced U.S. voice, like American actors.
Back to Doggo.
Always back to Doggo.
Always back to Doggo. So Patty is just so unnecessary. She's so very clearly shoved in. She doesn't belong to the overall plot at all.
She just hangs around. Like, they just make up more and more ridiculous excuses for
We're
her to
gonna
hang
meet
around.
her several times before we get her, and eventually she's just gonna stick with us because fuck it.
Alright, so we learned that we need a Ribgro horn, I believe, in order to go see the Magistrate. By the way, the Magistrate is comedically evil and has been, torturing his citizens.
He's been throwing people in a dungeon filled with monsters.
Although I don't think we know that yet.
No, we do know that because we've already met the parents of the kid who's gone missing. He's put my kid in the dungeon. We had to get the horn to get him back. So he's been throwing kids in a dungeon with monsters that eat.
As you do.
He is super fucking evil.
He's comedically evil.
He's a magistrate, a senator?
Yeah, Magistrate.
Yeah, so he has power. He's basically a noble. And nobody's doing anything about him.
Lord Regu.
There's Ribgro. Ribbargo.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga, yes.
Lubaga.
I'm gonna kill this poor thing.
No.
No.
これで終わりじゃねえよな
This isn't over yet.
I mean, we're like an hour in. We're doing fine. Far in the hell.
We basically just cut its horn off and leave it to let it
Yeah,
go.
we let it go. We cut its horn off. We let it go.
So one thing the Magistrate does is tells the peasants of the village to go find this horse and bring its horn back.
And if they do, you'll get money.
Yeah, you want it to pay taxes for a year because taxes are ridiculous or something like that. And it tends to kill them, is basically the thing about this. Because
I wish Patty didn't exist in this game. Like, I think this version of the game is the best version of the game. I wish you could take Patty out.
Yeah.
It would be even better if you could
If
just
it didn't have Patty.
take Patty out, throw her in the trash where she belongs. So we're actually giving the golden horn to these parents.
It's implied it was Yuri's plan all along.
Yeah.
Rather than using it to go see the Magistrate.
So now we're like, well, how are we gonna go see the magistrate? Now we're gonna have to figure out a new plan.
God damn it, Yuri. She was not even in the original at all, except for a single line of text that hinted at a female pirate, basically.
Yeah, it hinted at Ifrid and a female pirate, and it's like, yeah.
And that's the only mention. There's no art, there's no anything. She does not exist.
Ifrid isn't in it, it's just a cameo mention.
Yeah.
None of her story's in it. Nothing. She's entirely in this game. We have a lot of frame of reference for what was added, because we played the original a lot.
Yes, and we were very tuned in on what was and wasn't Yuri Foal.
We knew exactly what was and wasn't added, and everything to do with Patty was. We knew what was added with Flynn as well.
Yep.
Although Flynn's is a lot more seamless.
Yes. Well, because it makes sense for him to, like, in the original game, it didn't make much sense.
Hi, Raven.
Yes, this man introduced himself as Raven. He was the guy in the jail cell.
Gave us the key.
And he's dressed like a royal or like a knight for some reason.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. He's just a normal guy. It's fine. But yeah, Patty is like, Flynn's added scenes where I'm like, ooh, this is really good. Patty's added scenes where like, oh my god, this is... Alright, I know we're gonna have to fight some stuff in here, but I need directions.
Through the right door.
Back to the first room, take the north. That's just
right.
sort of follow the path first. Or to the right until we get...
Yep.
I'm gonna still use the holy bottles, I'm just gonna run myself up again. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight some stuff in here.
Because they drop things.
Really? We go through this door?
Yes, this door and one of the probably wolves should have it.
Yeah. Yeah, you really can take everything to do with Patty out and not affect the story at all, which is not, it's not good.
Choose a wolf, any wolf. Every wolf's a winner. Nice. Just sniff his butt to start the battle.
I'm sniffing his butt.
Nice.
I know what I'm gonna
Yep,
There we go.
small key.
Here.
So we're going back to the previous room and through the north door, just moving yourself up.
Yeah, do myself. Or up a bit as well. So
And that should hopefully target separate things when we can.
Yeah. Because where you are in relation to an enemy is what makes you target enemies.
You just target the closest enemy at
Yep.
the start of the of a battle.
Yep. So if you want to start, if you're playing multiplayer, and you want to start with like targeting different
Which
enemies.
we are, by the way. I am controlling
Oh
Yuri,
yeah,
and she's controlling
there's a
Rapide.
two-player, yeah.
Which is the reason we play Tales games so much in the first place.
It's one of the few JRPGs that have multiplayer.
Yep.
And we like playing games together.
North door, follow the path, beat the monsters here until one drops a small wolf key.
Yep,
so
small
this
wolf
room.
key, yep. Got into the room.
Hello.
Can I sniff that one's butt?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, we've played every Tales game since this together.
Yes.
足震えてるぞ
This was one of the first ones.
This was the
though.
first one, yes. We played this before Abyss because Abyss never came out on the PS2.
Yeah,
in
we
the
just
UK.
decided to do it one time. Alright, back to the previous room. Go through the left door for a scene and a healing save point.
They've added a bit to this dungeon for this version.
Yes,
of
the
the
whole like there's actually an entire extra section of this dungeon that did not exist in the original version.
Forward.
Yes, Smolf key.
Smooth key. And there are all these enemies in here are missable, by the way, for magic lenses.
Yep. Well, I think we found some of them ended up not being.
True.
I think they were put
they
in
were
different
put
parts of the
somewhere
game.
else, yeah. It's hard to tell. There used to be a definitive list for what was missable, and now it's like, is this missable?
Now there's two
anymore?
versions of the game, so it's even
Now
more
there's
confusing.
added enemies, like everything in here is added, and
Yep.
that might be missable. Right, where am I going?
This fight people here, so
I-
you get a great sword key.
Ah.
Oh, it might actually be the room to the left.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
because yeah, well, after the cutscene, go north.
Push repeat Hannah. Hang on,
Yeah, we
Oh,
do have
no.
all of our arts.
I have Ghost Wolf, my favorite move!
Oh God!
I love Ghost Wolf!
Here comes the Wiggle Doggo.
The Wiggle Doggo.
Yeah, door to the left. Yeah, okay, it's the
Oh well,
room to the left here.
we're gonna soon have the boss, which is one of the worst secret missions in the game.
Yeah, and we're gonna kill him.
We're gonna kill him. We're not gonna do a secret mission, we're just gonna kill him. I don't think they added anything for this version of the game. It's for the Japanese only PS3 version.
Yes.
I believe nothing extra was added. Which makes me sad, because I, again, would really have liked Estelle's princess outfit.
俺に勝つのは100年早い
It's such a good outfit, and you can't get it.
Yep.
Even though there's a model for it and everything.
It would have been so easy.
It's in the fight with Zagi.
Alright, going back. Then the north door here for another scene. This is basically like a double HD remix.
Yeah.
All of them nice, smooth textures.
Mm. Hi, Pie.
This is the scene that introduces Patty
Oh,
properly.
she had her pirate hat.
Ah, yes, that probably had her in her original
Her
outfit,
regular outfit, yeah.
which is funny. Let's see, chest life bottle, right door
Oh.
on the next. No, sorry, go north
Oh,
here.
no, here.
Sorry, I was reading off the instructions
Right.
for the next room.
bit, okay.
It's very tough when this dungeon is just a bunch of squares that
Just
are the
a bunch
exact
of
same room.
squares, yeah.
So to the right, here, and there'll be another
the
key.
whole ran out.
Well, you can keep it off for now since we got to fight in this room.
Yep. So then I'm walking into Sniffy's butt.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know! I want to Sniffy's butt. My doggo! I need to roleplay that.
僕たちの余裕が力が
Very good.
Japanese
Oops,
doggo.
small dagger
is
key.
Very good. Back the way?
Let's see. Yep, return to the previous room and head left. And then we'll be forced into a fight.
Alright. So this whole extra segment, basically after you had... In the room with the fence, we actually met the magistrate and yelled at him. In the original version of the game, you just went straight from there to the
final part of
to
this.
the final part of this. This whole bit with the people in it was added.
Yep, for Patty.
For Patty. Yeah.
You meet Patty a bunch of times before she actually joins your party, which is in the desert.
Yeah. There is quite a bit of this game to go before we will actually get Patty in our party properly.
Well, I guess we'll get her a trial mode of her in the party on the Aetherium.
Yeah.
Aetherum.
Yep.
The ship.
Sheep.
The sheep. Go north after the scene. And then go on to the...
Skiting him.
Nailed
yeah.
it.
So yeah, you just came straight into this room.
Yep. Skip that whole second set of rooms.
We're gonna blow this bit up as a pretense for the knights to come in and help.
You're basically starting a fire so that the cops can come in and arrest everyone.
Absolutely. Alright, then we run out.
But then the magistrate gets away.
I think Patty is gone now.
Yes, she left us, I believe. She was not in the party at this point, but she was around with us, but then I think she fucks off.
Yep. Down we go.
This scene has another thing where if you let it run, something really dumb happens. So this right here, you can see the ship moving. It will essentially move. It won't go entirely off screen if I remember correctly, but it will go very far.
Like some people's.
Yeah, so you can see how they're falling behind. They'll keep falling very far behind.
And off we go. So yes, I can go on to. I don't want to wait for that one. No. There is one thing I'm going to wait for in this after this. So before you could skip the cutscenes, I had to watch these cutscenes unlocked because I failed at the secret mission.
This secret mission sucks.
We're gonna have a mini fight first, but
yeah, I guess we'll explain.
Oh, and you have to magic lens these guys because they're different from other enemies you've fought.
Even though they look the same.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get a boss, and his secret mission sucks balls. And as I say, you had to do them all in one. And in the original version of the game, you couldn't skip these cutscenes, so I just had to reload because I killed him before I got the secret mission. So you just had to reload.
So surprise, it's Zagi again.
It's Zagi again. So he'll do a move where he jumps over your head.
Yep.
And you have to like lure him over to the edge of the boat, and when he does that, you have to knock him into the water.
Which you can do with Overlimit and a few other moves, but it's finicky as all hell and awful. One of the worst ones in the game.
We don't have a Lloyd. We could have a Lloyd.
We have the option for Lloyd, but we can't have Lloyd with a frog head.
We have Lloyd, but not Lloyd with a frog head. It's true. There's this. And a little bit that way. I believe I tweeted this as well, but it's
yes, I believe
super
so.
fucking funny. Whee!
Bye!
Bye! It is indeed.
I'm not sure how far it would sink.
I'm gonna skip the rest of that because I just love
That
it
is the most important part.
And sinking.
So the boat sinks. Yuri hears there's someone else still inside the ship.
Sure is sinking.
And it ends up being the Emperor-elect, or, you know, one of the candidates for the throne. The Emperor's dead, don't worry about it.
So this is the town where there was an Eyfried reference, because, like, some person here said, this is where Eyfried lived, in this, like, lighthouse you couldn't get in before. Or you could get in it.
It's in the original game.
And, like, you could talk to a lady.
Also, that's the Wonder Chef, I believe.
That is the Wonder Chef on that. Weird fish. The boat was a little on fire. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Fried chicken and fries. Jazagi's secret mission is one of the worst in the game.
Not the worst in the
Not
game.
the worst in the game.
But one of.
But one of.
It's certainly up there.
I had to see those unskippable cutscenes a lot.
Yep.
On the 3 version.
Going to the inn. Then to the room in the back left. Or right, actually.
Our dog has the best outfit. He has pants, and he has every single person in the game on.
Yep, that one.
High Yoder and Evil
So
Magistrate.
this is the evil magistrate.
This is the Evil Magistrate. And he's like, we've never met you
He's
before.
claiming he had nothing to do with the
All
everything.
The child murder. And Yuri is not into that shit.
But he's gonna get off for this because
Flynn is still in his new outfit. It really must be the changeover in his outfit that
does
causes it. Because of course it takes a while before you like get him for the first time in this version of the game.
Yep.
So after that, I assume that's the point then. Yeah, he changes his outfit around and that. So he's getting away with everything he did, despite the fact that the literal princess of the Empire witnessed his child murder.
And also he kind of...
She is literally the heir to the throne. It's supposed to be one of the most powerful people in the Empire, yet has literally no power. Yoder, the other...
is the other heir to the throne.
heir who was kidnapped by this dude, also can't do anything about him.
Yep. See, after, go east, speak to Raven.
Yeah, there's Schwan. I don't know who you're talking about. It's just clearly Schwan.
Okay, well, talk to Schwan then.
Talk to Schwan. Let's talk to Schwan. Hey, look at it. It's clearly Schwan. That ain't Raven. Bye, Raven.
Back to the inn. Actually, never mind. Yeah, we're just leaving town.
Oh.
Everything else, that was just item collection.
Cool. Flynn is a cop, yes.
Flynn is absolutely a cop, and in the first game, or in the original game, he basically stayed a cop the whole game. He doesn't really get any growth.
He never stopped being an asshole cop who's like, the law is just and always good, even though it's let this literal child murder.
Even though the whole game is about how you kind of sometimes have to move out of the law.
That guy is so comically evil. Is that Rago?
Rago, yes.
Rago.
Lord Ragu.
He kills so many people. Mass murderer, torturer, kills children and feeds them to his pet monsters. And he gets away with it because he's a noble.
Yep.
And Flynn's like, well, you know, we got to change the system. He's got to get away with it until we can change the system. And Yurin's like, not down with that shit.
Yep, as we will see. We'll probably let that scene play out.
Yep. Oh, we're definitely going to let the best... we're letting the best scenes in the game play. So this is telling us about these blasters. We don't think we can do anything yet.
Yeah, because I don't think they're on. Yeah.
Here we go. We have to turn all the Blastia on first. Which requires...
Very important.
We won't get to see the down, but we'll get to see the up. Doggo also fires the Sorcerer's Ring from his...
Tail.
I already switched it on. Did that do it automatically?
Possibly.
Oh, we don't get to see this ladder.
Don't worry, there's plenty of ladders.
Well, we'll get to see whether it's on or not. Yeah,
maybe go back. It might be you have to Sorcerer's Ring the correct spot for it. Let's see.
Maybe.
Go down for another scene. Use the Sorcerer's Ring in the top left corner.
So I fucking missed it. I
Apparently.
shot it, but I missed it. Yeah, there's a cop and everyone.
There we go.
So I have to have this part of the machine instead of the
Sometimes
switch
they're a
part?
bit. The Sorcerer's Ring spots are a bit finicky.
They're a bit like I had to here and not here. But
Yep.
it's fine. Whatever.
All right, so now we're exiting, going back.
Kratos. I also guessed Kratos' plot twist like immediately when I first played Symphonia. As soon as I saw him, which was really fun.
We should be able to do this one quite quick because we know the password. The
we
password
know the
does not change.
We don't need the clues.
Left, I think.
We can just go.
Oh, nope.
Oh, no.
I think it's forward.
It's
then.
forward. It's forward. Did not say it there.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of trying to cut down on chests and stuff.
We should only have to go to Spiral.
Yeah.
Or do we have to see the scene with...
Probably need to see that.
Oh, so I should have gone to town and didn't.
Ah, whoops.
Oh, so the bottle ran out literally right as I hit this.
As you hit both enemies.
Yeah.
Resound, oh cry of victory.
Oof, oof, oof. Alright, so yeah, I have to go up here to get to that one.
Yep.
Oh, Cress is definitely the cop in Fantasia. Just down there where the early stairs are.
Oh god. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's ignore the stairs leading down as there's nothing there to do
Yeah,
for now,
that's
so I think that's
the
it.
stairs, yeah, but I think we have
Left.
I think we have to see this scene with the Fatal Strike stuff first.
Yes. Really makes you sit there for a while.
It really seems like the game has frozen. Yeah, we're doing some flag hunting first, so I think that's all.
I think
we
if
need
you
to
get
see,
in a
right?
fight, it'll teach you Fatal Strikes.
No, there's a fight here. As soon as you go to this
Right,
spot, it
yes.
gives you a tutorial fight.
This will explain Fatal Strikes, which are a fun mechanic that don't, that we won't be doing much because we'll be
Any
killing
of-
things too quick.
We've done 100 with every character now, though.
言えたぜ言って
Go.
So basically, Fatal Strikes will instantly kill non-bosses that you use them on.
So basically, if we look at everyone could do. Yeah, everyone had to do it. The first person we got the Fatal Strike trophy on was. So yeah, they have a down, an up, down, and sideways gauge. When you get that down to 0, the Fatal Strike will appear, and then you press R2. If you don't press it immediately, or
The
it
timing is a bit
won't,
weird.
it won't work. You have to let it go for like half a second, and then press the button and strike. You have a lot more leeway on the other side than you do like if you press it too fast, much more
Yeah.
easily than pressing it.
I think there's a way down on the right. Right there, yeah.
So I think we now can just go to the spiral stair.
We'll give it a shot at least.
Because we don't need to go hunt for all the password.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. This staircase takes forever.
And if you come down here before you know the password and you've done those scenes, you just have to walk all the way back.
With the world's slowest panning camera.
Whee! Remind me when the next time I'm in a town to get the limit.
Yes, to
Things.
talk to the census.
Alright,
We'll be pulled over to Heliord, but...
that'll be fine.
Ah,
Oh, you have to get the hint?
I think you have to get a hint.
Oh, boo!
Damn. It's impossible! Who could possibly know?
Oh, all the way back up then. We go for all 3 or just get 1 and try
Eh.
again.
Probably okay to just get one. Password clue 1 is, I think, on the right side of the bottom.
I genuinely thought you could just do
Yeah,
that
I did
without
not
getting
know
the
that you
clues.
needed at least one password hint. I feel like you don't need all 3.
I feel
I
like...
hope you don't need all 3.
Jump down.
Yeah, all these piles of leaves are the tell.
I love repeat jumping down here.
I think it's in this room on the right.
Yeah, I believe there's
Hopefully.
one here, yeah.
If there's an orange gel in here, then yeah. Go.
We're gonna try.
Guess we give it a shot. Nothing says speed run like running up and down a spiral staircase 50 times.
Right? 1 second. Whee!
I mean, as long as we kill Barbos before hour 5, I think we're probably
I think
fine.
we're pretty good, yeah. Oh yeah, I love all the accessories in this game. They give you so many more accessories in this game,
Yep.
and you can combine
Probably one of the
accessories.
best parts of it.
And there's so many outfits with all the DLC outfits that are free. Berseria has a good amount of costumes and attachments as well. And you can do stupid shit with the attachments.
Yeah, like the nice thing about Zestiria and Berseria and Zilia is that you can actually place, like, custom place things.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you just need one. So yeah, it's Sun. It's Shigure.
It's a secret. No skippable.
There's a lot of random non-skippables.
Alright, so Arcus die.
Maybe before everyone joins us.
By the way, there's another missable scene with Duke. Not for a little bit.
Yes. He's here when you have no reason to come here.
So, what's the secret? Right, the secret mission is when he's on his backhand legs, you like, smack him and he can fall down.
Oh god, the damage.
I think you actually
Don't worry,
cannot...
I'm here to help.
I'm pretty sure you cannot kill him.
He's stuck at one.
Until,
Until our whole party
shows up.
The thing about this scene is that you get everyone in your party except for Carol.
Yep.
Because Carol's unfortunately a bit of a coward.
Oh yeah, we don't have the item then. I'm trying to use the other stat marks.
Right.
Bye!
So as soon as we have a party, is one health ass.
Level up.
I assume it's not this scene, but the next one that we actually get a brief peek at Schwarn.
Let me leave.
Yeah, when we try to leave. So maybe we'll let that scene run.
Yep.
Guess what? They make you walk out. There's a
make
bunch
you
of
walk
dungeons
out.
in this game where they make you walk out, and it's awful.
They're making me walk out as not Doggo. That ain't on. Doggo. Every time they take me away from Pupper, it's like, no.
But what if dog?
What if dog? No, I do think every JRPG should have a leave the dungeon.
Yeah.
Whether that's warp or like they make a warp point or they just take you out at the end. But there's a scene here when it's... So someone is berating Carol for always being Oh yeah, so there's another character we've met now who's riding a
In
dragon,
cutscenes.
who's destroying Blastia. And Rita is not very happy about that because
Not most pleased.
she loves Blastia. Alright, I'm not skipping this scene.
Yes. You get caught by Cumore. This dude is also comically evil.
This dude is completely comically evil, yes.
Oh, and
So
this
we're
is where we
revealing
learn
the
that she's the princess.
reveal, but Yuri and Rita have known basically the entire time. Carol is just
Carol is dumb.
Carol is not so smart. Sorry, I should have a doggo.
Coffee sets like a dog.
That's true. We did put him in the pupper year. You couldn't take Yuri with that fell arms.
We actually get saved here by
By the
a different
Schwann,
knight.
the Schwann Brigade. We've met these assholes briefly.
それに先ほど
そうだよ
犯罪者は捕まえて
そんな小物
The world's longest extended good cop, bad cop routine.
Carol is a tinier Lloyd. We could even put him in Lloyd's outfit. He's got that.
ささどうぞこちらへこやつらを
Name of
What about
Captain
Some
Schwann.
Captain Schwann, you say?
エステル
I've been arrested by these guys before.
Yeah, a lot.
いてシワン隊長不届き者を
So we get this view.
This dude we've never seen before.
Yep.
We've never seen him.
This guy who
This
is
is this guy.
could be anybody really.
Raven.
No,
Schwann.
that's just Swan.
Schwann. That's not Raven.
No.
That's Schwann.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Okay.
They look nothing alike.
Oh, I love this bit. 18th crime. You're a knight sent to collect taxes into the river.
こともあったな
So Yuri has done a lot of petty crime, shall we say.
反省の色はな
There are no signs of remorse. Oh, there's Wonder Chef. Hello.
Very well hidden.
Exceedingly well.
Spying on a police interrogation.
I love how he throws his glasses away every time. Just like Yuri throws away his sheath every
Yes.
time. He never gets them back. Also, he is clipping through that wall, my dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's just backed
Oh, no.
straight out through the wall. Maybe that's how he gets in and out of places.
He's just a ghost. He's a ghost. Oh no!
Yuri's done a lot of
Yuri's
crime.
done a lot of crime, although not as much crime as he will do.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna commit some more crimes.
Many of crimes.
While we have him. We're gonna commit crimes as him. Alright, partied with everyone.
Partied with everyone.
Do I have to talk to everyone, or is this...
I think it's actually go to
Oh,
the
hey,
west.
Fleming Yoder.
Yeah, to talk to these two, and then we'll get another tutorial about
I'm
burst arts.
so happy he's in that outfit.
I know.
It's gonna disappear
At
like,
some point.
At some point. I swear to God, he will go into his normal outfit.
Fewer crimes than Velvet.
Yeah, just though. I think Yuri was like the prototype for Velvet.
Yeah.
Yuri commits a few crimes, a few very important crimes. Yeah, Yoder comes in and pardons Yuri. It's fine.
In the words of Giop, you see Yoder.
Yoder. He's teaching us burst arts, which is like a prelude to Mystic Arts.
Burst arts are basically when you're in overlimit, you do an art and then you smack them.
I haven't had the chance to decline tutorials.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just does most of these. It looks so smug.
Oh, that's too...
Nice sit. Oh,
Oh, I don't have a cover on. That one.
yes, that's an important one. Also. One shot.
The double kill!
やれやれと
Once I get everyone back,
Alright.
I'll do again, because we're like level 20 something.
Examining
so.
the Blastia in the center, examining the churro in the center of town. I'll say Talkin' Arena.
Do I have to go
Oh,
in
sorry,
first?
in.
In first, yeah.
My bad.
It's where the shop is. So.
Yep.
I like linking burst stats to Mystic Arts. Alright. I don't need to, but might as well.
Fill back up.
Ah, no. Oh, I know when we get it.
It's
In
limit
Gas
duo is
Frost.
given to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
The
that
other
we-
two are the ones
We
that you
need
synthesize.
that to synthesize. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah. Alright, do I have to go upstairs?
Yes, to the back room. A lot of weirdly important scenes happen in this inn.
Yeah.
Coming back should do.
Caroline has
Oh,
to rest
book
at
a
the
room
inn.
there,
I have to
yeah.
rest at the inn. 350 gold, fucking rip off.
Now
Then
I
I
think we're
examine
going
last, yeah.
to the churro.
So yeah, what is everyone's favorite Tales? As we blast our way through this one.
I mean, I think for me it's definitely Berseria.
You think?
Kind of done. It kind of just ticks all the boxes for me. It plays really nicely. The characters are really fun. It does a lot of cool things with Tales games. Of course, we've talked about this an awful lot.
Yeah. Here we go. Talk to boy.
Outside for another scene.
Vespeedia as a vote for best Tales game. I don't actually know him. I'm gonna buck the trend and I'm gonna say I like Vespeedia a lot more than everyone else does. I'm the only person in the world who really likes that game.
I mean, I really like it. I just like Berseria
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
That's the thing.
I feel like Berseria is the better game, but I love Vespeedia. Berseria would beat it if Velvet's outfit wasn't fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
The one thing I really
Yeah, like they're both
dislike
pretty close to each
about-
other.
Oh yeah, the dragon came by and sort of tried to attack Estelle. Or did she do
I
it
think
again?
that's this scene here.
Yeah, so Estelle Rita got hurt trying to get rid of the Blastia. Estelle got hurt healing her, and shit happened. Alright. So I have to do one last scene.
One more back and forth.
And we're meeting the bad guy here.
Might be?
フレンってこのままそうで
カーロル
Yeah, so not... Oh yeah, here we go. Hi, Alexei. This is the bad guy. by
Don't
the
worry
way.
about him.
Don't worry about it. This is the bad guy. He's gonna send us off to do shit. That's Alexei. He's the bad guy. Yeah, all Velvet's outfit needs is a shirt. Might be fine. Alright. So we're all still together. There was some Estelle going back to the capital, but she's actually still good with us. Alright, so now are we just going to Dongrest?
I believe so.
Right, fine. Like, we put Velvet in her original outfit for a large portion of the game.
So we got better things. Like, it's
But-
good the game gives it to you,
But
but...
every skit has that boot.
Yep.
And the skits are so much more important.
Yep.
Vespeedia was really the first Tales game where I went, wow, all the girls in this game have really good outfits.
Yep.
And that means a lot to me.
Oh, definitely.
And I love Zestiria's weapon system and the skill system. And Zestiria was the first game where I felt actually really a Tales game.
But it's like, Zestiria's battle system is a step up from pretty much everything that came before it.
Dongrest has a shit ton of slowdown, by the way.
Yeah, in this game, for some reason. So we've already done our shopping.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't prepared to, like, pay money for better outfits. Alright, so the barrier's down, so some monsters are, feeding us.
We'll make it work.
排除排除
We're very helpful. We murder a bunch of monsters.
たくさんの魔物ど
That
う
was
して
good. Doggo doing work.
We are exceptionally powerful.
なかなかやるじゃない
Doggo has trouble with enemies in the air.
His
Doggo-
biggest weakness, things
Doggo
slightly
too
taller
short.
than him.
Doggo too short. Patty has that weakness too,
Yes.
for sure. Right. Thing. All right. Well, we're in the middle of this hectic happening.
Let's power up.
Oh yeah, we should.
Yep. The big thing about Zestiria is it's the first one that, like, really had a big open world system, or at least, like, large maps that were interesting, as opposed to Zillia's canyon system. Just nothing but canyons. And I think it did a lot of really cool things. Yes. Big one. I think if it weren't for Berseria, Zestiria would probably be my favorite game. Thinking about, thinking back onto all of them. At one point I might have said this one, but replaying it, I think a lot of the mechanical cracks definitely start to show.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It feels so much older than
Yeah,
the other game, than later games in the series. I will definitely say that.
it really does, yeah.
Yeah, Berseria doesn't really have a world map. Like, Zestiria and Berseria both kind of went away with world maps to have kind of more self-contained areas that they could do a bit more with. Zillia's the one that's really bad, because literally everything in Zillia is either a cave or a valley with, like, really high walls on the side.
Yep. It's not good.
Xillia has same cave syndrome really
man.
badly.
Yeah. Bad.
Like Xillia or Zestiria and Berseria do have some same cave, but it's nowhere near the level recover.
And yep, there's items used immediately in a row without cooldown time.
Yep. Do we have the item multipliers as well up?
Yes.
Right.
I actually like Xillia 1. I like the story of it. The thing about Xillia is it comes after Graces. Graces is weird.
Graces had the best battle system until Zestiria and Berseria came
Oh yeah,
out.
scan and trophy.
But then they did, and Grace's story is laughably bad even for a Tales game.
It's really bad. You hate it. You hate the story. Oh. He really does. He really cannot stand
Well,
it.
it's like such a it's so plot holy even for a JRPG type game where you're not really supposed to think about things too much, you know? Like the thing is in most of those types of games, they do have their own kind of internal logic.
Yeah.
Literally everything in Graces requires your characters to be massive
The
morons.
dumbest shits in the world. Yeah. But the gameplay is so much better than, and it's better than Xillia. Xillia is still better than this game in terms of
The combat.
gameplay. Yeah. Combat's better. I like the story of it quite a bit. The Xillia, I like Jude and Mila in Xillia. Asbel in Graces.
Just annoys the hell out of me.
Oh, I don't hate him as much as you do, but yeah.
He is the most annoying motherfucker.
Where am I going? Oh, then I'm going to the guild.
Right.
Yeah, there's an empire and there's a guild in this game, and they're sort of opposing.
The guilds are sort of a loose collection of libertarians, all living free and dying hard.
Just say go inside the guild.
Mm-hmm.
It turned me away there then. I wonder if that's for. Oh, that might be just side quest.
Possibly. Yeah, because I think he says the dawn isn't here, and then it's like, oh, well, okay then.
This is the Bunny Guild. He gives us a badge. I mean, to collect more titles to get rewards from him.
I don't understand.
You need to get basically almost every title in the game to get his last item, which we did.
I assume you can handle battles without...
The main bad guy kills someone in front of the lead and he goes, nah, that could be a lot of Tales games, honestly. That is probably Grace's, though. Grace's is real bad. Oh, yeah, it's probably Grace's for Richard. Richard is comically evil, and Asbel's like, no, Richard's my friend. Like, he's clearly evil. He has glowing red eyes, Asbel. What more do you need? Well, Xillia is the one where you have Alvin, or as Vicus calls him, Chester. And Alvin constantly betrays you, but Jude's like, he still seems like a good guy, we'll keep him in my party. It's a story worse than Symphony 2. I don't know.
Look, he's a good guy.
I don't know, I never got past more than 10 minutes of Symphonia 2.
Oh man, are you ready to fight the Dawn?
Oh yeah! We're on easy and it's super, we might be able to beat him.
We'll probably beat him at this point.
That'd be great. Oh, by the way, there are these hedges, we can't burn them down yet.
Despite the fact there's a chest back there.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to go through this forest. I want fix his right about Grace's in audio form. Oh, the ending. He blew up at the ending.
The ending is so bad.
Oh, there's the first gigantomon.
Yes, it originally was nowhere near here, but...
So do we go past him or do we go up here?
No. Up. That's been a while. But yeah, no, yeah.
By the way, that Giganto
we just avoided him.
Was added for this version.
Yeah,
of
it was
the game.
not in the original.
There are 2 giant monsters that were added for this.
This is the far less annoying
no,
one.
This way.
Yeah, there we go. You go down here and you can go outwards.
Yep, and then I'm around there.
Cave Mock is weird.
Like, I like Jude. He's just a giant puppy. He's just like a pup. He's just very adorable. Mila is amazing in it. And I think the 2 of them work very well.
Yeah, they play off each other well.
It's a nice sort of opposite to what it would normally be, like the confident guy and the shy girl.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Jude, who's shy, and then you have Mila, who's very confident.
Yeah, just keep going left. You're just
Right,
about there.
Yeah. To another boss whose secret mission is garbage, and you might not even be able to do if you don't have the thing that lets you change characters in fights, and you don't have Raven in the fight.
Yep. We either have to do this whole fight with
yeah, we
Raven.
got Raven, by the way.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
He shoves himself into your party at the start of Cave Mock.
Don't worry about this title.
I don't know what that's about, actually.
He's an ex-knight. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's just Raven. He's just an old man who throws himself into the party. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Raven is a really good healer. That's a non sequitur. He is really good at healing.
Mostly because he has one healing move that is instant and heals a significant portion, and
once you use it enough, it heals multiple people.
Yep. And so you can basically just spam it.
Oh, that's the thing that happens. In this game, arts change depending on how often you've used it.
Yes. It can get stronger.
You don't want this skill on. It
Yeah.
says status, it means stats. Every stat is reduced by half.
Yep.
So, on... Oh, I really like Healing Arrow. Healing Arrow is fucking busted, and that was added in this version of the game. And
There are a bunch of skills that are new, and there are so many broken ones.
it makes him a lot more...
Yep. Because he's basically completely self-sufficient with those skills.
You cannot kill him. Right now.
You equip him too?
Yes. How is his? You can really tell who we didn't use.
Yep.
Although we have all killed at least 200 enemies because we did the 200-man melee with everything.
Yep.
これヘリオードの街
So this fight is really annoying.
If you want the secret mission.
There's this asshole. There's this puddle of water right here. When he gets low on health, he like puts his tail in there and sucks up the water to heal. What you have to do is Raven has a move that is a landmine. You have to, when he puts his tail in there, have a landmine where he's putting his tail, and it'll hurt him instead of healing him.
And you have no control over when he does it. It's very difficult to position Raven's landmine, and your landmine, the mines will also go away after enough time. So you basically have to just keep laying landmines around that puddle and wait.
Sometimes he just doesn't go for health, and if his heal goes off, it heals most of his health back.
Yep.
Alright, I think we're done, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe we go back now and then fight a guy.
A new fight added for this version of the game.
The Don is another person whose voice is completely different.
Completely different
in the new scenes.
Yeah. Oops,
He sounds like a thug in the new one.
He really does. It is so different. It's really jarring. I mean, at least Yuri Foal is trying, and he's doing a good job for what he's trying to do. Trying to be Tribeca, but like they clearly, for a lot of the NPCs, didn't even bother trying to like tell them like you should sound like this. They just hired someone to do a complete. and it is incredibly dry. Don't
Yeah,
think we
it's
have to
down
walk
here.
all the way.
It might be though.
Raven's a good egg who will never betray us, because he's not really a captain of the Empire called Swan.
No.
He's just Raven.
No.
He's just Raven.
エアルの異常でブラスト
Yeah, I think it boosts us to the
Yeah,
start.
right.
So this fight is too hard to beat in a normal playthrough.
Dawn challenges you to a fight, and he is
has-
ridiculously strong.
He has like a normal 100,000 health at this point.
年寄りなら年寄りらしく人気
You can see he's doing actual damage to Yuri, which like no one can do. I'm curious what this like if he has a little text afterwards.
Yep.
Let's watch that. Yeah, you're not.
You're not
Supposed
supposed,
to
to
win
win
that.
that. You do have to magic lance him.
全身に力
Neat.
まだまだおーっとここまで
No, basically,
it's the
that plays out how it played out, yeah.
Yep.
ドン
It's just like, I was going easy on you.
So we're heading back to town.
Yeah, literally nothing happens if you beat him. There you go.
Yeah, I always liked Abyss that stuck
'Cause
you with an
that-
unwinnable fight.
That
and then
fight wasn't in the...
that way.
That fight wasn't in the original version of the game.
Nope. Yeah, like Abyss actually has it where you fight Ash at a point early in the game and you're not
Oh, by
supposed
the
to
way,
win.
there's a sandstorm up there. Don't worry about it.
It's kind of occluding a lot of things it shouldn't be.
Don't
Whoops.
worry about it. Oh, we're gonna get yet another dungeon that was added for this.
Yes, that sucks and is bad.
Yeah, but if you lose, you win. Nothing
Nothing changes. Back to the HQ, and then we do the whole prisoner swap.
Yep. Yeah, the hero fight, Christ. Oh, Christ. I really want to replay Zillia. After playing this game, especially, I really...
Yeah.
Because we really enjoyed playing Zillia together.
Yep.
It was at my flat.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And there's a point in the game where we were like, wow, this is really awesome. And we were really hooked.
Yeah. When the twist hits in Zillia, it's pretty interesting.
So basically, the Empire is like, we want to help you against everything, and then Flynn gave over a letter.
That was supposed to be like
It
a
was supposed to
formal
be like a
invitation
form
from
of
Yoder.
friendship, but it turned out to be a letter that said, the Empire's gonna betray the guilds. So the Dawn was like, wow, now we have to fight the Empire. So he's locked Flynn up.
Yep.
We're gonna leave, and then we're gonna have to go back.
Yeah, and then Yuri. So like the whole party leaves here, and then Yuri is like, "Oops, forgot my wallet."
Yeah, forgot my wallet.
So
I
he
have
leaves
to go
back on his own and goes and chats up Flynn.
How many times do you think we've played this
This
between
game.
the two of us? Yeah.
Oh Jesus, at least a dozen.
Because we've both done it. I mean, I've done it 4 times for first playthrough and speedrun.
Yep.
Twice.
Yep.
And then you have to do a short run. Hi, Flynn. So this scene makes no fucking sense. Where we're gonna, like, swap places with Flynn.
You know, because one prisoner's just as good as another
Can you
prisoner.
hand me my water?
Yep.
We're gonna, like, die in his stead. And also the Dawn knows it's a trap.
港
But is gonna run into it anyway because that'll get the ringleader out.
Yeah, like the Dawn's try. This is this game's attempt at doing like political maneuvering and stuff, where the Dawn is really clever and he's figuring out.
Oh, also, I
Who in
didn't,
the
I
guilds
didn't
is trying
check.
to
The
betray
audio
him?
was fucked in the English version. I didn't check if it was here.
Oh
You
yeah, it
remember?
sounded awful.
Yeah, it was like a tin can when you were the character that wasn't on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, it was like Yuri's voice was coming through a muffled cry. It was really weird. I didn't check. I meant to check if it was like that in the Japanese version. I don't know if it's like that when the Dawn comes to have a chat.
I feel like it still was, but I could be wrong.
You know, this entire chain of events.
の代わりにロわざわざ見張りをなくした大間抜けなじじいに言われた
It does have a bit of an echo on it.
Hmm.
フレ
I
ン
guess they did that on purpose.
こんな茶番を仕掛ける連
茶番だって分かってんならギル
やる気見せねえと黒
Yeah, the Dawn was like,
ねえだろうが
I'm just trying to get whoever's trying to overthrow me to show himself, and because basically someone's trying to start a war between the guilds and the Empire, and the Dawn's playing into it to draw them out. It doesn't. Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yuri switches places with Flynn, which also doesn't really make too much sense.
Because the Dawn was gonna come and let Flynn out, so now the Dawn is coming to let Yuri out.
To do his dirty work as well. Yeah, and we let Flynn out so that he could go sort out the whole situation with the stolen letter. Goodbye, Wonder Chef.
Bye.
Just leave him wiggling in the background forever.
Yup.
Please, dog boy Flynn.
Yeah, Estelle in this next part is like, I knew you were gonna swap yourself for Flynn.
And it's like, why? Why is that
Why?
something... like, it's the sort of thing that you could kind of make sense between the two of them, but the fact that Estelle is in on it sort of makes it seem like this is something you would expect someone to do. It's very weird. And I don't know if there's some, like, Japanese cultural thing that gets lost in translation.
And when was that bit happen? It has at some point, right? Is it in a skit?
Potentially.
I'm sure she says, I knew you were gonna do that. Or is it, like, in here?
Yeah, like, it sounds like it's so obvious to everyone. I mean, there's another part later where a character commits seppuku, and it doesn't really make sense in an American context if you don't know what that is. By the way, Raven introduced himself as a member of the Dawn's Guild, Altosk. So as far as we know,
he's just a guild member.
Just a guild lackey. And definitely not an Imperial Knight.
I was trying to see where this bit with Estelle is, but did I miss it by accident? I don't think so.
No clue. Maybe it's in a skit that we're not getting, because we saw it in the last one.
Potentially, yeah. I think maybe it was a skit, yeah. Yeah, this is a whole other scene and dungeon that was not in the original game.
Yep, entire dungeon that got
And I
added.
need to go to the lair, so...
Oh, so you're gonna make me do it.
Yes.
So the thing about this dungeon is it's black.
I don't like it. Dungeon is dominating.
We got the Lux
And
Blastia.
it takes all the tension out.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a big chase, and you're figuring out who's who and what's what, and then it's just whatever. And it's just go through this sewer so that you can have a scene for Patty. He just keeps getting stronger. So the thing with this dungeon is there's a light mechanic, and when you get, like as time goes on, it gets, your flashlight gets darker, and if it gets all the way dark, it really fucking, yeah, you got a billion enemies trying to attack you. The other thing about this dungeon is it's kind of a bit mazy, so I'm gonna hopefully find a way to get through this as easily as possible. At least we're skipping all of the chests, so it's not so bad. This is probably the correct way to be going. These things here replenish the air in your flashlight. Air is like the power source of the world, don't worry about it. No, it's getting dark. Yeah, they'll jump up out of the way, and normally they'd attack you, but because I have a holy bottle on, they're kind of just ignoring me. Which is fun. Here we get a scene where Patty is awkwardly forced in. This is basically here so that Patty can get a little bit of characterization. They talk about Ifrid and the guilds, and none of it was in the original game. Don't worry about it. Onward. I think actually the thing with Ifrid is, or it talks about Ifrid and finding guilds here, but Patty herself isn't.
Oh, yeah.
No idea if they can hear. I know vaguely where the exit is here, I think. curses! Oh no, it's dark.
We're using up all the air.
You think that's aerial breathing?
Thoughts on Vesperia? That's a really fucking good game.
I love Vesperia so much.
It's probably actually the best Tales game. I have a very personal preference for Speedster over it.
I'm quite sad that it's like that they haven't, you know, like the new Tales game thing. I think it's just a mobile game. So like, Vesperia is, I think, the most recent Tales game, and there isn't really stuff for a new one coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vesperia. It's got like some of the strongest character motivations and theming and stuff. Things work really, really well. It's also like the connections with Zestiria aren't necessary, but they are nice, and it's really fun.
In the original version of this game, you just came instead of going out in this tavern in the sewer, you just came straight into
here and had.
By
this
the way,
cutscene.
some of the cutscenes are changed a little bit from the original game.
Yep.
Normally in the form of giving you more exposition about motives, that some of which is necessary and some of which blatantly isn't.
Some of which the original game never explained, some of which was very obvious.
Was obvious and didn't need explaining, but was one of those, I know gamers and gaming figures are like, they never explicitly stated that Rago was out for this thing, and it's like, you really need that explicitly stated to you?
So anyway, Yuri teams up with the Dragon Rider, who's been going around blowing up Blastia.
And has gone to Gasfrost, where Barbo's the guy in charge of all the Blastia theft.
We met him on the boat, by the way.
We met on the boat, we did briefly. We didn't, but we did. So here he is, and he's gonna capture us. I mean, gamers are incapable of plot analysis and nitpicking. There's so much stuff that is clearly, they nitpicked this, so they put some lines in to explain the nitpick that didn't need explained.
Shy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For keeping up. And yeah, glad you can make it.
Yeah, we have Judith, and
I
one of our
haven't
favorite
caught a
outfits
live
for her.
stream in
It's
much
very
too
good.
long, frown.
Unshuri. No, skip the scene. Oh, right, we can't.
We don't have our equipment yet. I think you have to go to the left for
I like
that.
how Yuri is clearly still holding his sword.
Don't worry about
when
it.
You run with it, because they didn't have an animation where he's not hand.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. So, Judith's spear, which is the Broniac, is missing.
Luckily, Yuri's been holding it this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. She don't want it, though. Sure, but she want her fell arm.
Yep, her fell arm is just above her,
Can't stun this.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my strongest feelings about Berseria. That the ending is actually really strong, which in Tales games a lot of times it's sort of like, well, we gotta fight someone.
Yeah.
For example, this game, the ending of Vesperia is awful.
Yeah, I really like Zestiria, but it definitely falls flat at the end.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones that falls.
It's one of those ones where like, what's going on, kind of it like makes sense.
By the way, her
but...
footwear changes depending on what equipment you've got on.
Yeah, the thing about this game is that the main and secondary, like the main and sub weapons for it, change depending on what you have, or change depending on what you have equipped. This costume that she has explicitly changes her shoes into like different shoes, which is really cool.
Yep.
They're like different than they would be if she wasn't in this outfit.
They're normally boots, and now they're like little shoes.
And she has unique designs for each one.
Yep. Give her some skills.
Yeah, she has 46 points.
Alright, so what's all the aerial shit you like
Yes,
to do on?
so aerial arts 1, 2, and 3. Aerial finish seems fine. Combo plus is good. The air combos are also good. I don't know where they are. But it is specific aerial combo or something. Probably in her jumps, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. She gets super armor while in the air, which is really good. Aerial jump 2, jump cancel. Those are very important. Aerial step's good. Yeah, like anything that says aerial is probably good. There's aerial combo. Those are important. So when I have aerial combo, oh, it's super chains, both of them.
Good.
Yeah, I think she's good with everything else here.
Yep. More things. Do not put on half, quarter, and minimum.
It will do exactly what they say on the tin, and they're mostly for like farming fatal strikes and very useful for farming grade, but in regular play don't. They're also good for secret missions.
Yep.
If you're super overpowered. So now I believe if you walk up to that. Get Sorcerer's Ring level 2. Should let you.
Something. The other side. Yep,
Yeah,
other
there
side,
we go.
other side.
Right, it's the way up the other way, and this is where we'll get the limit duo.
Stop. I can always come back down and sympathize with.
Yeah, Abyss is like you're the correct one in this situation. You figured out a solution that's way better than the villain's solution. But you gotta have a final
So
boss,
she's
so
gonna
let's
give
fight.
us overlimit Jimmo, let's just get up to limit 2, which is more powerful than limit 1.
But more importantly, it will also let us synthesize 3 and 4,
4,
which is
yeah.
which is like limit 4 is ridiculous.
Limit 3 stops you from using TP when you use skill, because this is back in the era where you used
where you had
TP
magic
skill,
meters.
yeah. And 4 makes you invincible.
Just completely.
Limit trio, there we go. Out, go in.
Vesperia also.
Limit quartet. So you
Oh,
can
God.
get these immediately if you have the deal.
Yep,
DLC material.
they're very good.
We now have up to level 4 over limit.
Yay.
Alright. And we're just going out the door.
Out the door.
So we thought we'd only see Flynn in his new outfit here.
Yeah, because this is where you get Flynn for the first time.
In this version of the game.
In this
Flynn
version.
never joins you in the original version of the game. At least
Yep.
not outside of battle. It's like one bit when he's in a battle with you. But otherwise, he never joins your party.
Yep.
Flynn earned Best Buddy.
Buddy.
Flynn is now in our party.
Flynn is real and strong and my friend.
Alright, who do you want?
I'll do Judith.
Eeps.
Now that she has all of her skills, she's at full power, so she's great.
His fell arm we never really want to use.
So yeah, his fill arm has a thing on it. I mean, that's kind of useful in some situations, but
So when someone is nearby him and takes damage, he takes half of that damage instead. So basically the damage is split across the two of them.
yep.
Dumb. It means Flynn just fucking dies all the time.
Yeah, like it could be useful in a battle system that was designed for it,
Probably-
but this battle system was not.
They're probably gonna use it here because
Yeah.
nobody's taking any damage.
Well, I mean, I think we could
anyway.
use it for most of this run, to be honest.
But like, it's dumb. Dumb and bad.
It's the sort of thing that would be cool in a battle system that was built for it, but this battle system was not at all built for it.
So Flynn is your typical magic knight.
Flynn's Kratos.
Tails character, yes, he. So he has, yeah, your normal, your sword range, Rise of the Falcon, Tiger Blade. Yeah, and then you have Holy Lance. You have some.
He's got first aid.
First aid, cure. He has some skills. He's
The
a lot more
usuals.
fleshed out. It's also really funny because he has some same moves as Yuri, but he does them differently, like Dragon Swarm.
Yep, there's an entire conversation about how their
Yes.
dragon swarms are different.
Because Yuri punches in his Dragon Swarm, and Flynn's like, that's not proper.
Not
It's
proper
not proper
technique."
stance. It's not good technique, Yuri. You don't punch people in the middle of a sword
Yuri's like,
combo.
who cares?
Yuri's like, it works.
And it's great. I love those little things that they do.
And they are awesome. This
Anyway.
occasionally increases all stats temporarily when Yuri defeats.
Neat.
This one here, the paralysis is too.
You get that
fucking
super early, and it's ridiculously strong. It's like the only way to paralyze enemies.
This one's
regularly.
also really good. When Yuri enters overlimit, occasionally he or Flynn also goes into overlimit. They have a dual mystic art we've never seen.
Yep.
That requires this skill. Special.
By the way, to do a Mystic Art, you have to be at overlimit 3 or higher.
Yeah.
So we could not have done one before right now.
After using Mystic Art, all party members go for arm for fun.
Wow, they get super arms.
Who doesn't love a super arm?
Flynn totally
He
would.
also gets Lionheart, increase resistance for status attack.
It's nice.
Flynn would absolutely say you cheated the game yourself meme. 100%. No, he also has these. These actually.
Yep. Yeah, they put a lot of really busted skills in this game.
Cover. Yeah, he also gets that. So he takes TP, like, instead of, if someone is using 10 TP, they'll actually use 5, and Flynn will use 5.
Yep.
You can murder Flynn with skills.
It's great.
Bad and all.
Again, like, it's the sort of thing that if the game had actually been designed with a character like that in mind, as opposed to it being, like, one of the last skills he ever learns, it could be done interestingly. As it is, there just isn't much to it.
Right, everyone else is later.
Yep.
Let's put Doggo on as I climb these ladders. But you can leave if you want.
You can dance if you want to.
I love this Doggo climbing the ladders. Flicking them out. Moving out.
Woo!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So this is one of those really, like, 3D JRPGs have awful dungeon mechanics, and this is one of them. Where basically we're gonna go into these floors, and they're gonna make us walk up and down these floors over and over, hitting specific switches, like it's Donkey Kong 64.
I do not like this dungeon.
Gas Frost sucks.
It's sad that Yuri's mediocre. Yuri should never be mediocre in any game. Yuri is the best. Yuri is fucking busted.
It's actually a giant gear tower, which is even weirder.
Yep.
It's just gears. It makes weather happen, in particular.
He stole a bunch of blast here to me.
Yep.
Yeah, these brown.
Yeah, the sort of tan ones are the ones that you want to be hitting, and you need to make this pillar go all the way up.
Yep.
And this room is relatively straightforward. Future ones are dumber. Because it turns out doing this once, no, that's not enough. You have to do this, I think, 3 times.
That's not good enough, Omnicron. You should have coded the game.
Mm.
You should have coded every game. There's Wonder Chef. Have to. Oh.
Yes, he'll get unlocked later, but you have to go, like, way up to start hitting gears. These gears will then open up paths to other gears, which means you gotta go up and down the stairs, and it's just... This is just this is just all that JRPG dungeons were for a while in, like, the PS2 and 360 eras. Yep, now that one to the Wonder Chef goes down, which also has a switch, so it's not even like you can skip it.
Nope.
Where it's just like, we're gonna make these things that look kind of cool, but as far as the dungeon mechanics go, it's just press a button at the right time.
Yep. Oh, Mr. Wonder Chef. Seems a bit dangerous to be in here.
I would say so, but I guess he can clip through walls, so
That's
he's
true.
not in that much danger.
He is a ghost. He's already dead. He is already dead. It's true. It's true. Yeah, this is truly a riveting puzzle dungeon. Doesn't go on for too. By the way, this isn't the last floor.
Yep. Rule of 3s, baby.
There's more. There's more. Goes on and on.
There are better dungeons in this game, but this is definitely one of the worst ones. Oh, this one just pushes out a thing right next to you for you to run out and then hit this one.
Oh, by the way, if you go all the way to the end, you miss the goal.
Yep. Yeah, it's, you also have to position yourself properly with the Sorcerer's Ring.
Yep. We're still not done. Oh, and you have to fight the enemies if you don't have holy bottles on.
Yep.
Yep.
Just explaining the thing that we've been doing this whole time.
Yep.
This one is really tough to hit correctly, like, when you're not used to it.
Yep. Again, it's not right at the end. It's like in the middle.
Yeah, like towards the end, but not there. There we go. So hey, that's good. That was a bit of a workout. Glad I don't have to do that again.
Never again. Oh wait, no! And this one's even worse.
And of course, they're so cheeky, and they put the actual like first one to hit like way at the top. Yeah, I think you got to knock that one off, which causes that one to start moving. Like, it's weird. Also, you'd think you could shoot that one there, but you can't.
You would think.
Oh, your holy bottle's out.
I think you could shoot a lot of these without having them out.
Nope. No.
You can actually hit them. Like, the Sorcerer's Ring will actually bounce off of them.
Yeah, you'll see it explode.
But it won't activate them.
But it's not the hitbox.
Unless you do it in the order. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, the hitbox literally isn't there until you've done pre. Oh, Resonance of Fate people are busted. Alright. They do have gun.
The most powerful technique.
They are very good at gun.
A gun.
Their guns are weird and absurd. Just completely absurd. Do a lot of stupid shit with our guns.
You can check out these guns. Yep.
You don't actually need to go out there.
No, but there is a fence in front of that that also goes down when that extends. So you still can't hit it out of order.
And that's in the middle, not at the end.
And we're not done yet.
Still not done.
You have to hit both of these, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, those gear wheels aren't connected.
Nope. No, they're clearly not, like, yeah. Feeling like this one is in front of that. Very, very clearly not on the same front.
Oh, you might have to hit the other one first.
Right, that's...
Which is also dumb. It, like, extends the thing out
It's
for you,
from
but it doesn't.
here.
I think it's from out on the thing, or possibly just right here, yeah. So it isn't even clear what you're supposed to be doing with it.
Right, yeah. And then you can hit that one.
Which is ridiculous!
It's in the fucking order! It's
Look
dumb.
at that!
There you go.
See?
See?
We shot it before.
We shot it before.
Doesn't do it.
Doesn't do it.
And it plays the little da-da-da-da.
Over 2 hours.
Nope, not too bad.
We're almost done with Act 1 of the game. Finally gonna get Yuri's motivation. We're gonna get
To
the
do
Blastia thief.
Yep. Yuri
Alright.
basically does everything he sets out to at the from the very start of the, like at the start of the game.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, why is this game continuing? As something happens, the game continues. Alright, so Barbos' secret mission is really easy.
It's actually helpful to do in
And
general.
it's extremely helpful to do, and the game even like points it out to you. He's calling in reinforcements over these bridges. So we're gonna hit all the bridge supports. And that'll get rid of the bridges so that reinforcement stops them. And so the secret mission is just hit every bridge.
Yep. Knock down all the bridges. Luckily, it only gives you a cutscene for the first one.
Yep. And the last one, I think.
Yeah.
You'll never beat me! Great! Now we have recover, we can like bounce up when we get down.
Yep. Quite nicer.
Alright, that is Act 1 of the game complete.
Yay.
Not really sure that's the third?
It's weird because
It's
it
so
also depends on
weird.
side quests and stuff.
That's the thing, Act 3 of the game is super fucking short if you do none of the side quests.
If
By
you
the way,
just do the critical path.
we just killed him there.
Yeah, he dies.
He dies, he falls off the side of the building. Sort of knock him off the side.
I think he you'll never take me
You'll
alive.
never take me alive! And he jumps off the side, yeah, and dies. So we are gonna...
So everyone's like, well, that was fun.
We're gonna split up with a whole bunch. We got the... Yep, there's the Aqua Core that was stolen at the start of the game. We've parted with a whole bunch of people.
Partied with everyone.
Save our progress, because we just first act of the game.
Yay.
So the second part of the game is definitely the best. That took 2 and a bit hours, so...
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely dead. Like, you're basically... Yuri is blamed for
He
basically
got
murdering
Disney
him.
murdered more in the Tarzan sense.
Yes. He is dead as shit here.
Yeah, so, oh look, it's Rigo.
Oh, is this been the good team?
The skip might not do it, but we might as well just kind of start here.
So, yeah, Rigo was with did the plan to make the Empire and the guilds fight.
Yep, he was in on it.
どうしてアレックス姫は今
確かに騎士団長はこちら
では
Mine! I'm a captain now. Look at me. Look at me, good papa right here. I'm a good doggo. It's me.
Yep. Flynn's
Your
been
plans
promoted.
were actually ruined by Yuri? Yuri gets literally none of the credit.
Yep.
For everything he does, Flynn gets it all. Flynn is the
ま
worst.
ともな出世か
Yep.
He takes all the credit for everything that Yuri does.
お城にってはい
So Stell's like, okay, everything's back to normal, the thieves have been apprehended, Rigo's been apprehended, I've got to go back to the castle now. It's a running theme with
Game's
her.
over.
But she doesn't really want to go back to the castle.
Yep.
好きに
帰りますこれ以上
Flynn also leaves your party at this point, and we won't get him back for a long time.
Yep. Doggo's not all that fussed. Like, Flynn doesn't have to take the credit. He does, because he's top and he's an asshole.
But the thing that at least in this game he actually helped you. In the
Yeah.
original game,
In the original game, he
gets
doesn't.
the credit for it,
He
and
gets
he
the
wasn't
credit.
even there.
No, and he's not even there. Like, he gets the credit here and he was with us, but in the original game, he doesn't join you.
Yeah.
He does nothing, and he gets all the credit for doing nothing.
Yep.
In fact, he does worse than nothing, as we'll see. So the dog is the wrong color because we have an outfit on him.
Yes.
This is his cameo outfit, actually, from the arena.
Yeah, I can't remember who it's like what Tales game that person is from that he's dressed as.
Oh, I don't remember. One of the ones that never came out outside of Japan.
So anyway, it turns out despite being arrested, Rigo is still like, I'm a noble, fuck off, and walking out.
Yeah, he got a slap on the
じゃ
wrist.
なくて
And Yuri's not fucking happy about it. And this is where Flynn goes from cop to complete bastard.
エステルに
おい
たくあいつ
We're gonna go have a talk with Flynn, who I think will be in his different outfit now.
Hmm.
Because I'm positive, because we had him in an outfit while we had him
Yes.
ノックぐらいしたらどうだ
And I think he loses it here.
And he loses it here, and he never
Knock,
has
knock.
any of his outfits on again. Oh no,
Oh.
there he is. Oh, I wonder if it changes for
Maybe
New Game Plus.
Yeah, maybe it's just different here.
隊長
Because he
That
definitely-
outfit!
He definitely. We had him in
Yeah.
the Chopin DLC outfit,
Yep.
and then it changed. I wonder maybe if it's because we have him in an in-game outfit instead of a
Maybe the DLC
outfit.
ones fuck it up. It's
Yeah.
really tough to figure
But he
out.
definitely changes in his captain one here, and we were very annoyed because we wanted to see him as Chopin from Eternal Sonata
Yep.
outfit.
Because
as
it's
the
actually a
knight.
really good one.
So Flynn's been promoted for turning a blind eye on Rico, getting a slap on the
僕
wrist.
を祝うために来たわ
Well, I think it's
ラゴンの
promoted for
私物
preventing war between the guilds and all that.
反逆
Got promoted, but he won't risk his promotion by doing something about
Yes. That is definitely.
魔物の
it.
餌
Yeah, he fed them to monsters or sold them to
これだけ
fucking
のことを
grave
して
robbers.
思っていた以上だった
Flynn's like, oh well,
If
things
only
are
anyone could do
powerful.
anything about it, but I still gotta make commandant, so.
I have to face the fact that the law can't punish him, and it's like,
そうだだがその間にも多くの人が
But it is like he feels bad about it. In the original game, that's about all you get.
that's all he is. He feels a little bad about it. But then,
ああ万人が等しく扱われる法秩序
yeah, it never works, Flynn.
それでいい
It never works, Flynn. You never seen The Godfather, Flynn. It literally never works.
まだ僕にはわからない
Flynn's like, well, what do I do? Maybe it is because it's an in-game outfit rather than a DLC outfit.
Potentially.
I don't know. It's weird.
アレクセイがいないと思ってハメを外しすぎま
One
す
of, the, one of the best scenes in the game. In
Rago's gonna get away with it.
生意気な騎士の小僧め評議会の力で必ず厳罰を下してやります
Bye.
おあ
Hello.
なた私に手を出す気ですか私は評議会の人間ですよ
Yuri don't care.
あなたなど簡単に潰せるのです無事ではすみませんよ
王や評議会がお前を許しても俺はお前を許さね
あと少しでデインノースを
I didn't realize he had gold teeth.
So Yuri kills him.
Yeah?
Yuri stabs a jerk, kills him, throws his body off a bridge. Yuri did a murder. There you go, Yuri doing real crimes now. Doggo saw real crime. Doggo don't care.
ラピード
Better not snitch.
Doggo ain't gonna snitch.
Of course not. He's the vigilant, or he's the sinful
He's a
sidekick.
sinful sidekick. I mean, I don't think it's a crime because that guy had it fucking coming.
It is a crime in the same world where murdering children is not a crime as long as you're a noble.
Yeah, pretty much. Yuri's working class, of course it's a crime.
Yep.
But I don't care, it's the right thing to do.
It is the sort of thing where part 2 of this game has some really strong stuff that the game gets, like, really close up to, but can't follow through all the way. Like, that's kind of the biggest problem, where, like, you go through these scenes, and here's the thing. The people that Yuri kills
Are evil.
are monsters.
They're monsters. They're monsters. He fed children to monsters.
Like, they deserve it. Every sort of thing. And the
100%
game
he
knows that, and
deserved
it
it.
wants you to root for him. Towards the end, it starts getting a little bit
Be
wishy-washy
like,
about
maybe
it.
vigilantism is bad? What if Yuri kills someone who isn't completely evil?
But he doesn't.
But he never does. In fact, he yells at people who do kill people who aren't completely evil.
Be fabulous, do crimes.
So they think Rago has just run off.
Yeah, his body has not been found.
They
at
have
this
not
point.
found his body, so we're getting away with murder, which is great.
Anyway, time for everyone to break up and the game to end.
The game's ending. Estelle's going back to the castle. Princess going back to her castle.
For sure.
Look,
Frog boy in the
senator
background.
is fine. He's not evil. Hey, frog boy.
カロルはこれからどうするんですか
Japanese name for since like it's a dog who saw the crime. Yeah. Doggo witnessed it. He don't give a fuck. So yeah, Carol's gonna start a guild with Yuri, which is the other plot point of this game. Is that Carol has been booted out of every single guild
In existence.
and now he's gonna make his own one with Yuri and
Yep.
blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, and Yuri has kind of decided he's done with the Empire and all their bullshit,
Yeah,
especially
Yuri
after
is
seeing all this.
very done with the Empire's bullshit. Estelle is the fucking princess. She can become literal empress, and she cannot even punish Rago.
Yep.
Yoder, the other guy who could become emperor, was kidnapped by him, and also cannot do anything about it.
It's set up really weirdly for the fact that they're nobles.
The two people who are the most powerful people in the fucking empire literally have no power.
Can't stop anything. Yeah.
Alright, so now we're gonna get the plot point that drives Act 2.
Yep, which is the main reason that we're not just skipping everything at the moment.
Yeah.
Just get everything set up so people are aware. We've got the time.
We definitely have the time. We're not even 3 hours in.
Yep.
So this is Pharaoh, by the way. We're not gonna find out his name for a bit, but this is Pharaoh.
It'll get mentioned, I believe. Judith says
Judith
something,
mentioned it?
but
No,
I don't
not
remember
for a
when.
little bit. There's also a very missable scene with Duke
Yes.
coming up. We see it if we haven't seen the other one.
I think so. I think the scenes with Duke are actually independent, but I could be wrong. Because, like, they don't actually give you
There
anything.
is a tiny fucking window on this cutscene. I'll let you know when you can get the cutscene and when you
Yeah,
cannot
well,
get the
we'll
cutscene.
we'll get the cutscene at the earliest possible opportunity, and then we'll tell you when it's gone. Don't worry, the chicken's ignoring her. Uh-oh, it noticed her.
No, the chicken noticed her. Chicken don't care about Fireball.
It's a fucking fire chicken. Why would it care?
It's a Pokemon. Hi, Alexei. What are you doing here? Evil motherfucker. Get out. Get the fuck out, Alexei. Get out.
When you're playing this game normally, you don't currently know, but also
Yeah,
look
you
at
do
him.
know. Look at him. He's so fucking evil. So Pharaoh talks and calls Estelle an insipid poison.
You'll hear that line a bunch.
You will, yeah. I mean, you will.
She gets
because we're
really
skipping
hung up
this.
on it, basically.
She do. Heracles is this giant, yeah, fortress.
By the way, the guilds in the Empire were about to sign a friendship treaty at this point,
Yeah.
and then they see that the Empire is building this Heracles on the down low, and suddenly they're like, what the fuck?
Maybe not. Maybe not. It snuck up on the scene.
Yep.
ここにいちゃ危ないよ
So we're gonna get out of here. Yuri's like, I'm gonna go on a journey. You wanna come with me, princess?
You want to go back to the capital, feel free. And she's like, no.
She's like, nah, I don't wanna
Fuck
just go to
this.
a castle. I wanna have a very, very short anime of me being like, no, I don't wanna go to the castle.
Back in her original outfit.
旅を続けたいです
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah! Yeah, maybe the Empire is evil.
そう来なくっちゃな
I don't think it ever actually states the Empire is evil, just a bit shady.
The sort of thing that, like, they kind of can't because you've got Estelle and Yoder, and it turns out, like, spoilers,
And Flynn.
Yoder is not actually evil.
Yoder's not, oh yes, Yoder's not evil, by the way.
I know, like, you're expecting it the entire game, and he's not.
Yoder's fine, he's barely in it.
He's kind of a non-entity.
He's fine, we've rescued him from a burning ship, he's fine. Oh yeah, Judith is having a chat with Pharaoh, it's fine, don't worry about it.
心
I
配
mean, we know that Judith's a dragon rider, no one else but Yuri knows that, by the way.
Yes, Yuri has found out, he has decided not to tell anyone.
Bye, Pharaoh.
So what you don't learn until a while from now is that Judith actually just talked Pharaoh off there.
Yeah, she's like, don't
kill her.
Don't kill Estelle, please wait.
面倒なのが来ちまったな
But, in the meantime,
In the meantime,
the bridge got a little destroyed, which means she kind of can't go back with Flynn now.
Bye, Flynn.
それは
No, not going back. Not going back.
能力自分から歩み寄らなそれをこの
Hey, this game, most JRPGs are like imperialism is bad because the person at the top is bad, not
Yep.
because the system is inherently bad.
And this game is
Apart
falls
from
into that as
FF12,
well.
which is like the system isn't bad.
デートにはしばらく戻れアンクスじいさん
Yep, yep, gonna start a guild.
So this is the scene that essentially kicks off Act 2,
Kicks
and
off Act
everything
2.
you're doing in Act 2 basically comes back to this
Yep,
scene.
because Estelle wants to figure out
Why Pharaoh
what
hates her
this
so much.
giant fire chicken
what
did.
this chicken has against her.
さとっとと
And Yuri wants to start a guild
Yep,
with this sassy small child.
yep, and a frog's head.
Boats exist in this world,
Oh
but
yeah, they exist.
not really across this bridge here.
So that Blastia core we spent the whole time getting, we just given it to Flynn.
Yep. To be fair, we're not going home for a while.
Yeah, we're not
he
going home for a
is.
little bit. So,
So,
if we go back into town right now, there's a scene
if
with...
he probably is here, although we're not totally sure.
There
Yep,
he
there we go.
is.
We did not meet
We
him at
didn't-
Cave Mock, actually. So there is a scene with him at Cave Mock.
We didn't
We
get
didn't
it.
see it,
We
but I
didn't
guess
see
it
it.
doesn't care.
So this is Duke. He's even more bishy than Yuri.
He's also got white hair, so I'm sure we're gonna fight him eventually. He is different from Alexei, by the way.
Yes.
Easy to mix
Yes.
them up.
Yep. Alexei,
He is
Duke,
not the Commandant.
different people. So Duke knows.
Oh yeah,
Pharaoh.
Duke also showed up in Gasparost.
Yes, he did.
Oh, we did meet him in Cave Mock.
Yes,
He's in the
yes.
main scene.
Yes, he's in the main scene.
Duh.
相変わらずわけのわかん
You can also have a little mini scene with him in there.
So yeah, because the bridge is broken, this is the first time that you can actually
This is
see
the first
him
time
here.
you can see him here, and because Pharaoh just appeared.
Yeah. It's about the plot scene that just happened.
Yep.
So let's go forward for, real far.
Oh, and the scene at Cave Mock is after this one. Okay, that's fair.
Right.
So the scene. Yeah, we got this little scene. That's
それ
fine.
が増えんのは構わねえけど
So they're like, let's go a little bit further ahead and camp.
Make sure we don't get caught up by the cops, who are probably still chasing us.
Crimes!
裁けないや
I love crimes.
So you've already punished him, Yuri.
きっと違う答えだったんだ
Ah,
Yeah,
Flynn
but he
had a
was
different
wrong.
Answer. Yeah, Flynn was wrong.
けど帝国のルールが変わらねえか
I
ら
mean, Yuri is completely right.
That's the thing. The game is so sympathetic to Yuri, but it can't go all the way. And it can't also
can't
give a good
really-
argument for why it shouldn't.
It can't really advocate for murder.
あら決めてやったことだやったことから目を背けるようなことはしない
Yuri
さ
doesn't feel any remorse, and nor should he. Rigo was a fucking
い
monster.
つかは話さなきゃなんねえかもしれないしな
He also doesn't tell anyone for a while. Alright,
Yeah, like everyone just hears Rigo.
we have to go across the bridge.
Yeah. That's just over this way.
Yeah. Ah,
There we go.
yeah, woo!
Yeah, it should be on the way back to Heliord. There it
Okay,
is.
So, now that we're here, you can't get that scene with Duke.
Yep.
It's done. It's
It's
gone.
gone.
It's gone.
If you go back, he
If,
won't be
if you
there.
go back, and you go back, he will not be there. I know that for a fact because I was like, "Oh shit, I missed it." Got this scene. I was like, "Oh, I'll just get it after this." Went back and he wasn't there.
Yep.
And it's literally that window. You have to go back after the scene with Pharaoh into Dangrast. If you come forward enough to do this resting scene, you miss that scene with Duke.
Yep.
一休みしたら
Alright, talking about the guild, it's fine, don't need to worry about any of that.
I believe we actually will end up meeting our friend.
Our friend?
The other guy we've got the Japanese voices on for.
ラピド
Ooh, we might. We are gonna stop pretty soon.
True, we may.
We are going to Heliard, so we may actually
なん
meet.
だ
Well, like, if we were to go forward here, we'd meet him.
Yeah. I think
I
we
don't.
will, right?
Yeah.
ご苦労
Right, so, and then I think we talk to Doggo and go, let's
なんだ
Weepy time for Doggo.
じ
rest.
ゃあ休ませ
Doggo is gonna patrol for us.
Yep.
By the way, the game is very ambiguous on whether Yuri understands what Repeat says or not. I believe he does.
The game goes very back and forth on it explicitly,
So now we're in a guild called Brave Vesperia.
which is the brightest star in the night sky and nothing else.
There we go!
Ah,
なんだ
nice.
よ大変そうだな
ねえちょっと道具整理するの
We
手伝
should
って
get a title level.
いつの間にそんなに溜まったんです使ってないもの溜まるでしょ
Yes, if you don't use any items for the first act of the game,
In battle.
In battle, yes. You can use them out of battle, just in battle, not in battle, including magic lenses.
Yup.
You get this skit, and we should get a title for Yuri out of it, and that should be the last title in the game we've got to get.
もったいないそうですねユリ
And the game berates you for not using items.
だったら整理係変わって
There we go. Item hater. And they call me.
There we go.
1.5% of people.
1.5% of people.
Yeah, it does not surprise me.
We have gotten it every time. Alright, let's go on to Hilliard. Item hater title. I said it's like that and Monster Nerd, which is Carol has a title for...
Getting every monster in the monster book.
Stuff. What is it? It does have a title in positive. I just get... By the way, that's the Lloyd out.
Yes.
Oh,
sure.
that one?
Ah.
Manly Man? Monster Expert?
Yeah, that's what it is, because it's a
Manly
scene with Nan. So you can't get Manly Man without getting every single enemy in the game.
There's the Lloyd.
There's your
outfit.
Lloyd.
There's our Lloyd.
But you can get, there are missable enemies in part 1.
Yep.
So you can't get one and the other in one
Nope.
playthrough.
Yeah, all the bosses are missable.
Yep.
And you have to magic lens them. You literally cannot get both.
なんだか以前より閑散としてます
ああなんか人
Tiny Lloyd.
そういえば
But Lloyd ain't better than this frog boy.
ランプレットで聞いたんだけど町の本当か
うんほっ
てかだったらまず宿ブラスティア
だな
Alright, so we have to go to the inn first, and then we're gonna get a scene
I
about
believe so, and then we're going to do
有利
the
seduction.
thing. Ah, yes. Hope we have the materials for it.
That would be funny.
Yes, Estelle says that I have to wear this to start a battle for some outfits.
There are actually a lot of random quotes based on that.
Yeah.
On like outfits
On
and
outfits,
things.
yeah. Even using arts over and over again gets people to yell at you.
Yep.
It's really funny. There's a lot of random lines that come about from doing stuff in battle, like running out of HP and like
Yes,
run out
I
of
think you
TP.
see him here. I don't know if he has lines.
Is it this one or?
Or it
is
might
it
just be Q Moore who
after?
shows up here.
No, I know Jaeger's here.
Well, I know he's here. I'm saying in this specific.
Hmm. Oh, it's a little. Right. We're going to Judith.
Yeah,
Then
right.
the last two. See?
とりあえず街の様子を見て回りましょう
Maybe I did miss it.
暴走した
Oh no, there we go. Oh shit.
That should still be there.
Skit. By the way, we're not seeing any of the skits we saw in our previous play.
ラピードもブレイブベスペリア
Of course he is.
ああ
He's our doggo.
He's the mascot.
入るなら掟に誓いを立てる
Yeah, Repeat can do that.
この場合は
なーに悩む
Yeah.
ことねってラピードな
Really, they
He's a
really.
good smart
He's a
doggo.
good smart doggo who uses a knife in battle.
ラピードって僕たちの言葉理解して
He is a good fucking doggo.
私もそう思います
さあどうだろうなどうなんだラピード
ラピードなら
He just went to piss on a tree.
Guild law.
Repeat is absolutely smarter than.
周囲の異変うん
By the way, this Blasty almost exploded, and then Estelle did a hero thing.
So can I skip this one? You think?
Probably. I think it won't be till we get down that he has some lines.
I know he has some lines going down it, but. Our touch.
ちょっとこの先にダメだダメうん
Alright, who distracts the guards?
Hmm.
Chat, I'm probably just gonna go with one of these two. Carol. What do you think?
Estelle.
Estelle? Are we gonna distract the guard with Estelle? Do it. Although I think we used Estelle in our first place.
Probably did, yeah. So we could do
Do you
Judith.
want to do Judith? Let's do Judith. Then I have to go with the item shovel.
The plan here is basically to make the guard turn into the wolf from that one Looney Tunes cartoon.
I know Jaeger has some lines going down because he like sees us.
Yeah, we may have actually missed it with the Teagle scene. It's
Yeah.
so weird though.
The items.
Good.
Alright.
ついでだからってお前
They'll also put her outfit on.
これで準備万端。
本当にそれでどこかって全部
とても可愛いですから。
Alright.
その前にお前は
This is her outfit. It's fine.
It's an outfit.
It's an outfit.
Yeah, a rabbit cowgirl.
It's, sexy?
Few question marks, maybe.
なんていやらしい
It's raining.
あら、見えたかし。
I mean, how couldn't you?
見えていても
そう。それは残念だわ。
残念
それを私に言わせる。
は
This poor fucking
あ
guy.
なたの真面目な仕事をやったの。
Your work ethic, yeah, uh-huh.
だから、はっきり言わないとわかんないかしら。
Uh-oh.
私といい子。
しかし私には
そんな固いこと言わないで。
Oh, Judith.
Like how the dude's like not even slightly into it, but
No. She just like fucking grabs him.
ご苦労
こんなのに引っかかるなんて。
でいつまでその
そうね。目立つもの。でも、いい子。水。
Yuri knows.
はい。次はこれ。
back into my bathing suit.
騎士の格好してた方。
俺がか
カロルでもいいわ。
Yeah, we're gonna send Carol in.
Obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
騎士の格好。
I mean,
It fits perfectly.
なれる
that won't fool anyone.
詰め所が大変なことになってる
Perfect.
なんで助け。
いやあまりにも突然
Yuri's like, ah.
Oops.
Alright, gotta go see what's happening with Carol.
中で何が起こってる。
さあな
Uh-oh.
中にカロル入ってた。
ああそうだった
Yeah, let's check it out, I guess.
Whatever. Yeah, no one can see him on those helmets, it's true. Oh, hey, Rita!
Hey.
Yeah, you left a while ago. I forgot that.
お前が中で暴れ
So Rita is blowing up some knights.
It's
It's
blowing up a
fine.
police station.
おっと
She seems like a criminal too. to
She
be
believes in
honest.
direct action.
ご緊張がどうしたの。
Please don't kill Carol.
My boy!
ひどいよリタ。
Suck, Rita. Oh, we have our magic girl back.
Yay.
落ち着きました。それで。
What is Rita doing here? Uh-huh. She was coming to check out the
余
plastic.
計なことに首をつ
And then she started fighting with the cops.
Yeah.
As she does.
She do, she do.
労働者キャンプにブラスティアが運び込む。
それでまさかこそこそ調べ
Yeah, so shady things are
違
happening.
うわ。で、捕まったんだ。
And you got
だ
caught.
って、
Rhea is very in love with Blastia.
Basically her thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there are too many magical girls in this party.
それでお前が
Hoplon Blastias, they don't really ever explain them, but they're basically artillery.
Yes. Yeah, and they're like, who else could they be wanting to fight? There's only the guild, but Judith fucking knows. Dot dot dot. Judith knows who the Empire are gearing up to
Judith
fight.
knows the plot of about half of the game,
Oh yeah,
and
most
just
of this
never
game,
shares.
And never tells anyone. She knows exactly what's going on and never tells anyone.
Yep.
そうだ、ティグルさんたちを助け出さなきゃ。それから強制労働を。ブラスティアは捨てちゃダメ。
That's the thing. A lot of this game wouldn't happen if Judith just told everyone what she knows.
Yeah.
She knows so much that she never she tells us like in bits and pieces at the end of the game. Like throughout the game she drops some and she just hides so much shit. Is this the bit? Yes, this might
I
be
think
it.
it is, yeah.
おうマイロードコゴール砂漠にゴーしなくて本当に大丈夫ですか
Oh, my lord.
命令になんて耳を貸す必要はないね。僕はこの金と武器を使って全てを手に入れるのだから。
その時が来たらミーが率いるリヴァイアさんの爪の仕事
あ、分かっているよ、家が。
ミーが撃ったウェポン使ってユニオンにアタックね。
ユニオンなんて僕の眼中にはないな。
ドンを侮ってはノンノン。彼はワンダフォーなナイスガイ。それをリメンバーですよ。
But that's his thing, right? He
Remember
he
this.
just drops like random English words.
Yes, he is speaking like, I think, a foreigner's accent with a lot of American words dropped into it.
リヴァイアさんの爪の仕事は別ですよ。
僕はそんな。
So of course it makes absolutely no sense for him to do this in the English translation of the game. So they just made him a fancy German.
Of course.
僕ならユニオンなんてさっさ。
So yeah, you knew we were there.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
あのトロロヘア、こっちを見て笑ったわよ。
Yeah, so in the English version they make him German and
Yes,
quote unquote
so
German,
good.
which is perfect because his Japanese and English were also terrible in
Yes.
this version of it.
Yep.
とりあえず強制労働してる人見つけたら。
Yes, this is what he goes English. Yeah, he's great. We will probably do the English voices next time, so we can hear his fantastic German.
There's one line that is one of my favorites in the whole game that he has at the end
Yes.
of the Weezand.
Yes, so we definitely have to be English for that. So we're just gonna finish off this bit, and we'll finish off.
I think
for
so,
the day.
yeah, when we run out of Heliord again.
Yep.
As you do.
By the way, there's the boss here, but it doesn't have a secret.
Yes. You just fight.
Yep. Oh, okay. Get into mini fights.
Yeah,
talk to
if you fight
soldiers,
any of
yeah.
these guys.
By
And
the
they're
way,
also missable.
Repeat has that. They have HP bars now because Repeat has a skill that puts that on.
Yep.
Only Repeat has that skill.
尻尾ですか。
Your tail. It's not as good. Your tail.
I don't know, I like the disappointment in that.
But I love it. Your tail.
Yeah, she's so incredulous in the English voices. In this one, it's just
Oh. Your tail is so good.
That's the one.
That is the line. And it's gonna be good. Yeah, I guess you
Oh,
don't...
you do have to do that one.
Oh, you do have to do that one.
Yeah, I think if you head over this way, it'll do the plot.
Yep, the plot. Hi, Jaeger. There's like bear traps on.
あら、
Don't worry about
そ
it.
れに。
So yeah, he used to do with those assassins.
ねえ、
どうも
He's the leader of the bunch.
Yeah.
We don't know him very well.
That's that guy we met in Captain War, by the way.
Yep.
ほらあれ
Eagle.
お金
Eagle.
ならいい。
うわ待っ
Yuri throws a rock at Cumore.
Yuri loves to throw. Yeah, I love Yuri. He's so fucking sassy. And the princess.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cumore is also cartoonishly evil.
He is extremely
世間知らずの
cartoonishly.
姫様には消えても理想ばっかり語って胸くそ悪いんだよ。
騎士団長に
もう大
It's
丈夫
me.
Hit you.
家が
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
優に恨みはありませんが、これもビジネスです。
I'm so glad we put the Japanese voices on just right.
He was one of the main reasons.
So this is a mini boss fight. We're fighting Jaeger, but this doesn't have a secret mission. Oh goodness, we're switched around.
I think we did that a while back, yes.
Whoops!
過去をかばうなんて
And I forgot to change it back over.
Yeah.
捕まえなきゃ
There is a bunch of high five.
なかなかスト
キモール様フレン隊です。
フレンが
さっさと追い返。
ダメです。
Tell him to fuck off.
ゴーシュドロワット
So
Throw
yes,
up.
these are Goshen droids.
やっと出番ですよ
ここはエスケープするがベター、OK?
Okay.
さあこちらへ逃げろや逃げ
今度会ったら
ろお決まりの捨てぜ早く追わない待て
Alright, we can skip now. We've seen Jaeger.
We've seen Jaeger and he's
We've seen
gone
Jaeger.
now.
He's gone now. Jaeger speech?
イエガーと呼ばれていた人
That seems like a fitting way to
あれ
finish
は
the day.
個性的じゃなくてイかれてるっていうのよところどころ意味不明で何言ってるかもよくわかんなかったよ今は伝わってない失われ
It's called
And
English.
it's called German.
歴史論を感じられる
Fucking Judah being a troll.
Yep.
Alright, so we're at 2 hours 42 minutes.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. We're past
We're gonna
the
lose track of that because that's actually just the length of your
Yes.
current play session.
Yes, no. I mean, it's 120
Yeah,
hours.
we've got 120
so.
hours, so it's we're at a very easy point. And yes, their names are literally left and right.
Yeah, that's right. That's their names. But, yeah, this was fun. So we'll be doing this again next Saturday.
Yep.
And we'll see how long we do for that one. I honestly have no idea how long this is gonna
I mean, the fact that we got all the way through part 1 pretty comfortably, I think is fine.
This
2 is
part
longer.
Of the game is the longest by far.
2 is basically the entire rest of the plot, and then part 3 is
Part 3 is
extra.
really short if all you do is the plot.
Yeah.
Most of it is it's really long because it has so many side quests in it. But all it is side quests. Like, I think the actual plot might be really short.
Very, very quick. There's like 3 main events, basically.
But yeah, I have no idea how long it will actually take us to get through.
It'll
any of
mostly
this.
depend on how fast we breeze through Act 2, to be honest.
Yeah. So we'll see how long we do. If it's... probably won't finish next.
I don't think we'll finish next time, but I think 3 is actually probably a pretty doable number.
Alright, so tomorrow we're back with more Fire Emblem 7, finally. It's been a little bit.
It's been a bit. We've played most of Fire Emblem 6 since
Yes,
last time we streamed 7.
we have. We're at the fake ending chapter of Fire Emblem 6, which is fun.
Yep.
3 after that?
Yes.
Yeah. That was fun. We did that while we were away, because we wanted to play Fire Emblem, but we couldn't.
We were itching.
We got the bug. Boot Squad, yes, Boot Squad. So yes, tomorrow more 7. We're doing Battle Before Dawn.
Yes. And it'll probably just be that, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. We've got some stuff to do after that.
Some stuff.
We're very busy this weekend.
Yep.
He's got recording to do tonight. That's recording to do tomorrow after the stream. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and Vesperia will be back next Saturday.
Indeed.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.